Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss, I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom, I'm sinning. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy, develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't it sound a doom, always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear, busy serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, and I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better swing your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Woo! Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss, I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom, I'm sinning. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy, develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't it sound a doom, always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear, busy serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, and I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better swing your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. So watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. So watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss, I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom, I'm sinning. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy, develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night.
ready.
It's your passion, you're on the road.
This is your ultimate.
Coming in, somebody, this could be the end. Oh my God!
Of my destiny. You can't escape. You won't hear the full takedown. This has become tedious. Mere puppets.
Just to be the one, just to be the one, just to be the one. Fight your way to the top, it's just begun, you better fight your way to the top, to be the one you gotta give it everything that you got. You know you got some fire, let it burn through the night. Be the one. Fight your way.
If you stand in my way, I will kill you. No need for talk. Let's do this. Round one. Fight.
And then there were 8 here at Southern California Regionals for Street Fighter V. It is time for some Capcom Pro Tour action. I am James Chen.
And I'm Vicious. I am super excited because, you know, you took a look at the top 8. None of these guys were repeat competitors from last year. It's a completely different top 8, and it's anybody's game. If you guys took a look at it, we have, again, a lot of people really trying to gun for those spots towards the end at Capcom Cup.
Yeah, and especially too, because 7 of the 8 players right now could really use some of those points. Now, Sako, of course, just won a premiere. He's got a lot of points in the bank, but everybody else right now, this is such a huge weekend for them here, a huge opportunity to vault themselves almost into a guaranteed position to get into Capcom Cup, which is coming up in December now in Las Vegas, as was just announced.
Just announced, that's right. Yeah, in December. And again, we have the brackets getting ready to go just for you. For those of you that don't know, we might have, or we will have, XSK Samurai versus Xiaohai gearing up and ready to go on the winner's side of things. And on the other side, we have Sakonoko versus Storm Kubo. And in the round out the losers, we have Chris T versus Momochi. Big time, right? And then you have Echo Fox's own Punk versus Red Bull Bonchan. There's a lot of...
The losers bracket is like the
student versus the teacher.
This is the Vader versus Obi-Wan matches, all in the loser side.
And I couldn't be more excited, honestly, because, again, having this premier win under the belt skyrockets their points at 700. That is a hefty amount of points to take back with you. And again,
a decent chunk of change, too.
Huge chunk of change. I would take that any day of the week. But I'll tell you what. This is only the month of September, James. We still have more premieres happening next week.
That's right. There's going to be EGX and Tokyo Game Show taking place next week. One in Japan, one in Europe. So we have premieres going off all over the world. We just had one in Hong Kong. We had one in DreamHack Montreal. So they're going off all over the place here. But again, you can see on the screen right now, it is Akuma versus Cammy. Of course, XSK Samurai becoming an expert Akuma player. Been winning all of the Hella Night Fights recently, the Wednesday Night Fights brand in Northern California. And Xiaohai really been turning it on, kind of reasserted himself at CEO in a second place finish over there and has been dominant ever since.
Right, and he's sitting right up there within the top 20 of the Capcom Cup current rankings, and XSK Samurai just tearing up the online world with a ton of points here and there.
All right, it's a good start now for XSK Samurai. Got the crush counter and has pushed Xiaohai into the corner now.
And I like that. He's not forcing the meaties. He wants Xiaohai to make the mistakes and run into the normals like so. EX Tatsu, a lot of stun, a lot of damage on board.
Yeah, spends a little bit of that meter for the extra damage and backdashes out of there. Just doesn't want to deal with that situation because he knows Cammy's going to get to the other side. But look at that, Xiaohai with the throw, and now XSK Samurai is the one trapped in the corner.
He's taking this damage, but it could be a lot worse. V-Trigger is still on deck for Xiaohai. There's the activation. V-Trigger, air fireballs, backs away as Xiaohai. He doesn't want to make any mistakes.
Oh, walks up with the... Is that enough to kill?
It is! 2 glass cannons. Xiaohai broke first in round 1 of game 1.
Ouch. Okay, well, great start here for XSK Samurai. 1 round here. Of course, all these matches here are going to be 3 out of 5 here in the top 8. All right, look at that. Whipping a button and then going straight back into it. And now showing, again, not scared of waking up with an EX. Of course, even if that was blocked, he wouldn't have taken that much damage. So.
Right, it was a risk he was willing to take and kind of give those signs early. He's like, hey, I'm going to be the bully here. You better look out for my meter. And Xiaohai, again, now forcing the agenda, pushing Akuma to the corner.
Yep, and corners himself essentially now with that dive kick, the V-trigger dive kick. But sitting on a lot of meter right now, so this is a scary situation. Any hit could end this round. Although Xiaohai might not.
Wait a
he
minute.
might not want to spend all that resources, but he definitely is willing to spend all those resources.
He's not trying to be cheap in the top 8. He goes on a date with Akuma. He's spending that cash, and again, tying it up here in game number 1. No resources on Xiaohai's half, but XSK Samurai about 2.5 bars.
Yeah, so if he can use those well.
Oh,
but
what
look
a
at
cross
the-
under!
Yeah,
Off
the
that
other
air-to-air. Slight delay on the jab there.
What? He whipped jab into just I think that was supposed to be a whip option select. The negative edge might have tattooed for him, but you know what?
Hey, it worked out for him. He got some damage off of that. Demon flip narrowly avoided by Xiaohai, now pushing this corner pressure.
Oh,
No,
he
missed
tried to
the parry.
parry, but the dive kick just missed. So now a
Activation.
dangerous situation now for XSK Samurai. Down a lot of life, but he has that V-trigger activated now, and we all know the kind of damage output that Akuma can dish out.
But unfazed as Xiaohai, still able to cannon spike out the air. XSK Samurai can't use that air fireball approach as often.
Oh, no confirm right there. Could have confirmed on the standing. But what didn't want to accidentally misconfirm and take too much damage off of that. Oh, he dashed under, but there's just no delay on that air fireball.
Right, not on the recovery. Gets the demon flip other side. Gets that sweep. Low forward
Too far.
fireball.
That was dangerous right there. Xiaohai could have just tried to EX drill through. Oh, that's
he
going to
gets
do it
it.
right
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So game number 1 to Xiaohai.
Great adaptations made on the ground game from Xiaohai. A little bit more pokes from the medium kick and kind of checking. His conversions have been really good too with low medium kick into spiral arrow when he needs it. At the same time, XSK Samurai still as patient as ever, meditating in place, getting himself ready for game 2, unfazed.
Man, look at that concentration right there. Definitely taking the page from Tokido, not just character-wise, but, you know, mindset-wise. Trying to keep his brain clear and mind focused on the task at hand.
He might just be the lone Akuma to make it too, by the way. Unless, you know, his
Akuma
team
was,
might
I mean,
be
Tokido
able to
was
come
in
up.
this tournament. He got sent
That's
home
right.
in pools.
He has surpassed the master at this event. Here comes XSK Samurai, getting that conversion from the Fierce and a throw right after against Xiaohai, locking him down.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Fierce and
a
a confirm.
And
No
now the
anti-air.
back throw. You could die at this moment now. How many throws is Xiaohai going to go for? Okay, only went for just one.
Such scary stuff, backing away. Yeah, EX air fireball, the parry
but
was
too
there.
late. Yeah, gotta watch out. There's a lot of hits on that dive kick. That parry's not going to work.
What's his route of activation for V-trigger? XSK Samurai might have to really... Okay, he's
Oh,
just going to do it
just
raw.
raw.
I like it. I like that a lot. Xiaohai now has a lot to fear. Any point of entry could work out for Samurai, but fireballs, if Xiaohai reacts to it, could be dangerous. That's one.
Oh, and Samurai with the
That's
patience
two.
to just jab. He tries
Demon
to
flip
get in
in.
there with a demon flip, tries to go for another shimmy.
That's three, and that's the one I was talking about, James. He sees those kind of fireballs from that far. He will react. Xiaohai spending that cash once again.
Was 2 strikes on deck right there, but Xiaohai knocked that last one out of the park.
Home run hit Xiaohai, getting that first round of game 2. Oh, that's beautiful stuff.
Yeah, nice little whip punish right there. And then the delay, beautiful staggering of the buttons right there.
And I like the sequence from Samurai. It's still poetry and motion so fluent, but Xiaohai still
That's
getting
the second time he did that.
abstract art, James. Poetry and motion to abstract art.
That was the second time. I thought the first time might have been a mistake, but definitely not a mistake. And Cammy can combo off of that roundhouse now, but it was just too far for the jab to reach. And we've seen it so many times where Samurai would have a decent lead and then Xiaohai makes the comeback. No,
And
not
does it
that.
again. I like the idea. Xiaohai was trying to test Samurai's patience there, but still.
And also
diligent.
hoping that Samurai would be scared of the V-trigger dive kick, so maybe he wouldn't anti-air, but
Right.
definitely still had that. And once again, trying that staggered button press. Ooh,
Well, that was the deepest dive kick.
just a regular dive kick from Akuma. I don't remember seeing that in forever.
And again, testing it out. Stand medium kick. Xiaohai is just trying to get in a little bit more.
Got under there, but no punishes on either side from that jump.
And it's so hard to decipher what Samurai wants to do next. He's keeping it ambiguous with the normals. You saw a flash there. What could it have been? Xiaohai stuffed it.
Oh boy! Just gonna do a ton of damage here. As you mentioned, glass cannon, over half the life left.
And he gets
Gone.
a meaty. It's an Oki setup right afterwards, getting that activation of V-Trigger 2. Activation fires right back. Samurai
Was worried about potentially maybe an uppercut or a drill from Xiaohai, so after activation didn't even do anything. But he's still sitting on about 2/3 of that bar right there. He's got about 2 more fireball usages.
And it's still an anti-air threat. He still has that V-Trigger, can go through the fireballs. If Samurai takes that approach, he might. Okay, he has to hang on here.
Oh,
he does
just
it!
goes for it! And man, I've talked about this before. Samurai, one of those players who just still plays by emotion, plays by feel. Very old school style, and that uppercut was a great example of that.
That could have been a big deal if he confirmed that low forward. But still, chipping away at the health. Yeah, he's plus after that.
Oh, but that wasn't close enough. That's a combo. Oh,
One more touch away for
This is
XK
so scary.
Samurai.
This is so scary. Oh, he was just so far away. Look at this.
One
down the
throw.
6 seconds left to block, but she's plus.
Oh,
no.
but he dropped the confirm at 2 seconds left.
my
XK Samurai narrowly escaping death against the clutches of cannon.
That was such a scramble at the. That is a scramble of scrambles right there.
That was way too close to call it. This is only the first set, James. I don't know how much my heart could take. He barely dropped it in XK Samurai, tying it up here. Nice composure from both players. Here we go, game number 3.
So tied 1-1 to start here. Beautiful confirm on the whip punish. Oops, I don't think that was what he meant to do at all, but it works out for him, and he gets the back throw into the corner and catches the backdash as well from XSK Samurai.
So close to stun still.
Stun
He does
from the
get
back throw, and now jumps over him to make sure he can get back into the corner.
Any slight touch. But if any comeback can happen, Akuma is capable of doing so.
He's going to go to the other side. Yep, beautiful cross cut right there. Goes for the standard meet.
Oh, that's
but
not what he wanted. There's no way that's what he
No,
wanted.
that is definitely what he
You
wanted.
think so?
XSK Samurai? Hell
Walk
yeah.
up, dragon punch?
Yes,
Okay,
hell
okay.
yeah,
all
that
right.
is definitely his style. That is an XSK Samurai thing to do.
That's before Tokido took him as a student. That's his old ways is coming back.
I have seen meaty uppercuts from this man. He is not scared. Oh man, and speaking of not scared, Xiaohai just going in. Look at this pressure right now, but crosses himself up into the corner, so this is a dangerous situation now. One uppercut. Oh
Gets
yeah.
that forward throw. And again, just a little bit of space just in case Cammy wants to take that dive kick option out, but V-reversal is that answer to reset the situation.
Nice.
Great anti-air uppercut from XSK. Critical art on deck for both players now.
Gets the slide there. I'm not sure what. Oh, look at that. 2 of them just to get out of the corner. And now activation. Oh, that's going to be a critical art right there. And Xiaohai is going to be able to go up 2-1. Oh, wait, not yet.
Not quite.
Yet, not
You
yet.
almost
Wow.
did it. You
There
almost
was
did
a
it.
lot of scaling there. That's crazy.
Ooh, that could have been an uppercut.
With this little
That's
health
how
that
high.
Akuma has, I
Oh,
could've-
and double dash into the win. 2 games to Xiaohai. That was 2 solid rounds too, and that was a lot to really put on the line. That double dash could have been interrupted with a stand medium kick. As far as that normal is, being able to buffer that into big damage could have been easily accessible by Samurai. But I'll tell you what, he still has another game to play.
Round 1.
He came back, he responded well. I mean, he ended up winning that second game through kind of a crazy scramble. I'm sure he needs to get a nice solid win under his belt right now to kind of boost the confidence up a little bit.
Oh, and
but
what-
Xiaohai again with a beautiful whiff punish. Oh man, Xiaohai wasn't convinced yet that that counter hit was going to be a that was going to be a counter hit to confirm that standing heavy punch.
And that distance that Xiaohai is playing back and forth to kind of see what escape options Samurai is going to choose.
Yeah, even those tiny little forward steps that Samurai takes in the corner are really crucial because it gives him just even that much more space to walk back a little bit, cause some moves to whiff.
Yeah, and it's a signal. As soon as Xiaohai sees it,
Oh,
he's
that's
going to walk forward.
punishable.
Yes, sir. Not quite the button he was looking for. Oh, and that was the counter hit. Yes, sir. Crowd strong counter hit allows you to get the stand fears, continue the combo, and down the tunnel of love.
And now we are at match point for Xiaohai. He has been looking so solid here right now.
Absolutely.
Everything just on point right now. All the proper reactions. We saw the critical art through the fireball early on. We've seen all the counter hit confirms, and now throwing XSK Samurai into the corner and to the other side.
My goodness, he chased him down all the way to the corner. EX fireball, air fireball from Samurai. Now it's his turn to get his offense going. Uppercut.
Yeah, he's in the corner now, and he almost has the V trigger built up. Looking for the crush counter on that crouching heavy punch. Oh no, actually just gonna use the V skill to start it. That was smart right there. Give himself this pressure opportunity, but
Uppercut, and I like that idea.
oh, but it's gonna side switch, so he Tatsu's over.
Ooh,
Smart.
he waited forever.
Watch out for that critical art. Any hit right now from Xiaohai is gonna do it. Oh,
that could have spelled trouble.
Uppercut, yeah. Oh, knockdown and a backdash from Xiaohai just to get out of that situation. Didn't want to deal with any sort of mix. Oh, you're testing his reactions. Oh, you are testing his reactions right now.
Oh my gosh, he's got the life lead now.
That was such a dangerous EX fireball. He thought Xiaohai was going to dash forward. Oh my god.
I would say chip can be an issue, but there is that V reversal down below for XSK Samurai. 20 seconds left, a standstill. He's willing to play this game. It's going to be down. Whoa, I lied to you all.
Nowhere. And that was such a risk as well, because if that was blocked, he would have died, but he just did it. He just did it.
Somebody in the crowd has their hands over their heads like, what just happened? Their minds melted. As did mine. I cannot believe from 3/4 of the screen, the spiral arrow was shot out.
He just did it. He just did it. He didn't care. Like I said, if he had blocked that, he would have died.
He would have died.
I think maybe he was just like, oh, okay, you're just standing there right now. I'm gonna, you know what? There's no way you're gonna be able to block in time for this. And
that's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's somewhat fair, but that was so wily. And that's, Xiaohai is willing to take those risks. He did have a game lead over XSK Samurai. I mean, again, if Samurai won that, it would have been tied up 2-2. But that's the risk he's willing to take, man.
But there you go. So Xiaohai is going to be our first player to make it into winners finals.
That's right.
And we're going to find out who the next player is. And again, as we mentioned, a lot of people on the hunt for CPT points right now. But one of the players here that's going to be coming up in the next match, Sakunoko, just won the Taiwan Fighters Major.
Right.
So he got a lot of points over there. So he's doing well. But you know what? Why not solidify it even more? Get some more points, get some more cash. He's a family man now. He's got to earn that cash for his family.
He's trying to
right
take
now.
his family on vacation as well as crush a bunch of dreams on the way over.
But look at this here. Oh, man.
Yes, the fist pump, the Tiger Woods classic. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, the uppercut right there, and even if that hadn't killed...
Oh, and that was so... It was a great idea from Samurai, but again, just too many hits for him to parry the entire sequence.
Yeah,
but again, it was a good back and forth.
I think he just forgot that V-trigger, that he had the V-trigger on at the time, because that was just kind of like a natural reaction to go, oh, parry the dive kick. But again, multiple hits. Akuma can't do parry, parry, parry like Ryu can, for example.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was a good attempt had the V trigger not been active. But I'll tell you what, XSK Samurai still has another shot in losers bracket. He's going to be awaiting the fate between Echo Fox's own Punk and Red Bull Bonchen, if I'm not mistaken.
But before we get to that loser side matchup again, we have Sakunoko coming up against Storm Kubo. Storm Kubo, who always looks like he's having fun, man. This guy is always with a goofy smile on his face,
And he's definitely one of my favorite players to watch because he is probably the wildest competitor here in this top 8 using Abigail as well. And you know what? Watching him play just gives me so much energy because he's having a great time. And that kind of joy is really contagious. I'm not going to lie to you. Seeing him smile regardless of the situation is pretty enlightening to watch.
But can you really smile if he's taking away, that prize money from baby Sakunoko? I mean, come on.
If it's the way he plays it out with Abigail, absolutely. Yes.
But you know what? He has to go up against Manat. And this is not a fun matchup for Abigail at all.
Not
but,
one bit.
Storm Kubo, I'm sure, has experience in this matchup, and he's going to know the strategies for it. But you're not just going up against any old Manat. You're going up against the magician here, Sakunoko. This guy can pull off things with that V-Trigger 1 that most mortals cannot. No true mortals can pull off the things that he does.
Yeah. And we talk about Sakonoko being one of the greats because not only is he obviously very great with Minot, but he's one of the trendsetters for a majority of the characters he picks. When it comes to like Street Fighter 4 and his creativity into combo routes and optimal damage, he's the guy to go to. When we talk about lab monsters and talented players, I feel like he's the pinnacle of both of those things combined.
Kami forums on Shoryuken.com, like
boy.
we have the Sako combo. Like there was the Sako combo that we learned from them, from Sako,
Right,
you know,
right.
and he was our hero for the longest of time. And eventually he kind of pioneered a lot of the stuff for Ibuki in Street Fighter 4, and then even in this game here, you know, he did a lot of
Street Fighter 4. Man, watching him play that was ridiculous. Why doesn't he play Ibuki? I mean, he's dabbled with Ibuki in 5.
Yeah, but you know what? The orbs are too much fun.
Yo, I agree.
Are too much fun.
He's been setting the trend on how to play Minot for the most part. But you know what the beauty of Minot is? You could play her in different variations and still have relatively good success with her.
Yeah, and she's one of the, you know, the rare characters that has that, you know, that the different players have very different personalities. Infiltration Justin, who never throws an orb. Infiltration, who dashes around and just moves like he's on ice skates. And then there's just Sako, who has orb and crazy setups, and he plays so aggressive with Minot. Like, you'll actually see Sakonoko walk forward, I feel like, a lot more than the other Minot. You are just enjoying this Abigail
when
intro.
you want to talk about aggressive play, it's aggro versus aggro here. Minot versus Abigail. Game number 1, Sakonoko starting things off right already with the offense.
Vroom, vroom, goes the Abigail.
Yeah, you might hear plenty of that out of Storm Kubo. Likes to run over his opponents most of the time. Get his offense going, and it'll be a plethora of 50-50s coming your way.
But again, those buttons that Minot has just cause Abigail so much headache. Ooh. Oh, but you know what? Not if I have armor.
Yeah, spend that meter early, and there was a huge life deficit, but it was just enough to get that V trigger.
So gonna get some good damage. Is he gonna go for a? Yeah, he did go for a reset. But you know what? Actually, it's not. Oh my God!
That reset was a powerful one.
Dude, how many setups does this guy have? It's like you feel like you've dodged one, and then but you just got crumpled, and you are taking damage right now.
Oh, unblockable. That's all she wrote. Storm Kubo getting that back fierce afterwards. In V trigger so powerful.
Yeah, I think the only thing that Sako might have been able to do is just try to EX uppercut and fly over Abigail maybe in time, but I don't even know if that would have made it over in time.
Checking in with the stand roundhouse anti-air, getting that orb and beautifully timed neutral jump. Sakonoko off to a great start. The mummy drill.
Spinning that meter to get the knockdown, push him away. Oh, he went for the overhead right when Storm Kubo decided to jump, and now he doesn't have the orb, so it's very dangerous. Gotta activate that V trigger, but I thought that might have stunned.
And that was such a crazy block, but it doesn't matter. Here comes Abigail, that command grab.
You dead. You dead.
Spend that cash, Storm Kubo. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's right. Fear me.
Oh, man, look at him. He's just leaning there. He's just like, yeah, that's right. That's how you do it.
Another day at the office for Storm Kubo.
And
Atlas Bear's own.
The best thing about it, too, is you always see him pulling out his phone. He's looking at his notes. He's, like, smiling at the notes, and he's, like, nodding. He's probably just reading, like, some webcomics on there.
I wouldn't doubt it. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. But I'm glad he's having a great time. Sakonoko, on the other hand, again, at a game deficit, but still nowhere near out. Getting that orb out there, just a little bit of chip. Nice check! Stand roundhouse.
That button right there, that standing roundhouse, is one of the reasons why this fight is rough for Abigail, because Minot can anti-air you from so far away, and then can stand strong anti-air as well.
And being a big guy with Abigail, surprisingly, he doesn't have that great of a jump arc. Oh, incoming, slaps across the wall. And caught him mid-jump. And another one, Stun City. Storm Kubo should be able to close this one out.
I feel like that's 3 rounds and 3 stuns, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's absolutely correct. And they both came from command grab mix-ups. Block normal, hit normal, doesn't matter.
All right, good. And this time now, the good start for Storm Kubo. Most of these rounds, I feel like Sako has had a decent start.
Oh, and I like that. Instead of going for the neutral jump like before, he went straight forward and saw it. Good amount of damage there against Storm Kubo. Critical art still on deck for Sakonoko. You could expect him to use that meter just like that. Slapping it away.
He's in now. Oh,
block.
Oh, but you know what? Oh, and now the crush, and now the back fierce.
James, I am telling you, he will always put you in 50-50 scenarios.
Oh boy, here we go. The orbs are. Oh, he doesn't
care.
He doesn't care. He went right at him again and said, "You know what? I'm not gonna give you any chance to do any crazy orb mix-ups," because he probably was guessing that Sako was gonna jump over him and try to set up some cross-ups or something.
He was just figuring out the time. He was like, how much time do I have left?
Oh man, he is all ready to go right now. He says, "You know what? Bring on Shanghai and let me come at him in winners finals."
Look, don't count out Sakonoko just yet, all right? TW fighter winner, he's still got a lot to work with Manat. He can make it happen. Do not doubt him. Getting the punish on that sweep is Sakonoko, again starting things off. When he gets the lead, it seems pretty significant for Storm Kubo to just start going in, just all forward movement. He gets kind of antsy. He's like a bull that sees red.
And then he just throws out a parry now? This is what he's deciding to do?
I take it back. He's doing this despite the life lead or the life deficit. He sees red all the time. And I like that. Yeah, he went into that route, but still escape options are there for Sakonoko.
Oh, but Sakonoko, very rare combo drop in that situation. Okay, what the? Just extending things with orb. I swear he has like 9 orbs when he activates V-Trigger 1.
He's got so much dexterity when it comes to combo routes using that Wisdom of Thoth V-Trigger 1 from Minot. It's very impressive. You see very unique things from Sakonoko.
Ooh, gets away from that. Oh, yeah, jumps over. Smart stuff. Oh, and even at the perfect distance so that the orb into recall was a 2-hit combo. There we go. Sakonoko with 1 round here in game number 3. The Storm Kubo still up 2-0.
I'm just glad he didn't panic when he saw a armored up Abigail running towards him. I'm really happy that Sakonoko took the appropriate punish.
Such a scary thing to see. Oh, stopping the giant flip. That's a crucial thing. You can't let Abigail in with those giant flips like that because he's plus on block, and then he has, then he gets a mix-up afterwards.
That standing medium punch leaves him at so much frame advantage, but here comes lighting the way Sakonoko.
Empty jump.
Reversal.
Yeah. He's going to release some orbs on his wake-up. Yep.
Nice
that was beautiful. Almost got the orb juggle there, too. Look at this. Critical art? No. He's going to save it. He wasn't confident it was going to kill, so he doesn't want to spend it just yet. He wants to make sure that it kills the anti-air. The crush.
He might not get the chance.
He missed. That was a setup.
Oh, he still gets it, and that's going to be enough. Storm Kubo tying it up at match point.
Storm Kubo now match point to try to take this 3-0 over Sako in a matchup that many people would consider very bad for Abigail, but he is making this look... I mean, well, look, to be fair, as soon as Abigail knocks Manat down, it is scary time for Manat.
Absolutely, and it's very unconventional. You know, Storm Kubo always likes to keep you guessing. We talk about on-paper matches. You know, Abigail definitely has a lot of faults against Manat, but these are 2 top-level players.
And that's what top-level players do. They fight the odds in terms of matchups. And here we go, mix-up time. Yep.
Oh, charge it up! Charge that bad boy. Minimum damage, but still gets the knockdown. That's exactly what he wants.
All right, and now orb activation time. Yeah, there it is. Can he combo off of this? No, he didn't, but Storm Kubo just ate it anyway. Into critical art. No, he missed it. He dropped the combo. No, Sako was going for the whole thing like he tends to do. Oh, he needs to jump to escape. Oh my god.
Excellent patience from Sakonoko, narrowly escaping death.
And Sako's like, man, I dropped a combo. How unfortunate.
I feel like he was going for the reset because there was a ton of scaling involved. I mean, stun was an issue as well, and there was about, you know, like a 5th of his life, or a 10th of his life left.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure, but I feel like the critical art, I mean, it's hard to say because Abigail, 1, has a lot of health, and 2, I'm never right on what's going to kill or not. So, you know what? Sako was probably more correct than I was.
Look, if you keep asking the question, it's a law of numbers kind of thing. The more you ask, the more likely you'll at least get 1 right.
Dude, a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So there you go.
That's absolutely fair. Another shot at life here for Sakonoko against the likes of Storm Kubo's
and
Abigail.
And the smile's a little bit gone now from Storm Kubo, looking a little more exasperated right now. looking a little more frustrated because he was like, man, I should be done with this already. I shouldn't be having to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, he might be feeling a little bit of the stress. He's like, man, I could have closed it out right then and there. The more chances you give Sakonoko, the more dangerous it gets.
Do you see Sakonoko walking forward? And he is definitely not as, normal buttonsy as Justin. Like, Justin would just be hitting jabs and fierces, and that's about it. But Sako, walking forward, trying to be aggressive, and then eating jump attacks into the face.
He tried to walk under it, but it's still all right. He built himself that V-trigger. There's the onslaught.
Sako
nice V-reversal.
dropping a combo again. Oh, just a little too slow on that, but somehow it always seems to work out for him.
Oh, he makes it work. Sakonoko, flex backwards. Don't go in. Hang out a little
scary
bit. There
time,
it is.
but it's going to spend the meter to knock him back. That's why you want to end with that.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then the whiff punish. So, I mean, Sako always ends with that EX orb toss just to knock him down and send him full screen away.
Right.
So he can reset the situation. Like I said, Sako's so much more aggressive than all the other Monats.
And I like how the orb call out, or the orb shot, is high up there to kind of get that weird angle that Abigail sits at to keep him in check as well. So he can't just press buttons in between.
Oh, and speaking of can't press buttons, but
like
nice jump away. And that's going to be
Huge
a big punish, but no, just a throw to get out of the corner situation. So instead of using the benefits of damage, he uses the benefits of...
Wait a minute! That's not going to hit!
No, but he didn't hold. He didn't get the crumple on the fierce.
Oh, but he might get it this time.
One here. Oh, he let go again too early.
Sakonoko, it's his turn now. Ton of orbs incoming. A lot of damage.
He's
he
going
still
to
has
keep one. He's going to keep
orbs
two orbs for the mix-up, but...
Doesn't matter.
See, that's the genius part, is he kept the orbs for the mix-up, so he looked like, okay, what's the crazy orb mix-up, but instead he walks up for the throw instead.
And you see him regretting all of his decisions up until this point.
Dude, like, you can seriously take a picture of his face in between every match, and it's like a story in like 4 pictures, because he went from just giddy as a schoolboy into like, yeah, I'm pretty happy, and then all of a sudden, and now the anguish.
And you see Sakonoko is like, well, you shouldn't give me that chance. You should not have given me that chance.
He's definitely doing this for his family. Shout outs to Aki at home, I'm sure, taking care of baby Sakonoko.
Doing it for Mago as well. Good old Uncle Mago.
Uncle Mago, yep. Ooh, crush counter on the sweep, and then a meaty orb.
Oh my goodness. Sakonoko on a rampage now, looking very offensive.
Not rush down almost. And he needs that orb back. Finally got a chance to call it. And Storm Kubo 100% just respected it. And then there's the drill mix-up.
And that's the thing, right? If you let Sakonoko able to press all these buttons and these sequences, it's going to just be all downhill. How long can you play defense against a guy like Sakonoko's Monat?
Maximizing the damage, but it's still not enough. Oh boy, you could still die. Abigail could still kill you. Oh, but he jumped, yeah. Storm Kubo swung for the fences right there, but that was swing and a miss.
Strike one, but it's looking real nice for Sakonoko at match point. Huge turnaround from an 0-2 deficit.
It's just like you said, you can't count Sako out, and this is exactly why.
Ooh. Any one of those can spell trouble for Sakonoko.
Oh, did not stop the giant flip. And now guess what? Abigail's in.
Oh, and the delay off of that. Stand strong. Leaves him at such advantage afterwards. It's kind of terrifying.
Oh boy, and yet there he's, like I said, the EX to knock him a screen away, but oh man, that reached so far for Abigail. Out of there,
huge
chase down. That V reversal for Monat, so slow, and that means, well, actually, never mind, he still has the orb activation here. Oh, look at this, fancy times. He goes for another reset. There's still 2 orbs there. What's the mix? Good defense, and here comes another one off the drill. And now one hit now into critical art could take it for Sako. Storm Kubo, however, sitting on the V trigger and a lot of his own resources. 1 critical art. If Sako goes,
oh, so close.
The throw.
One more touch away.
Chip is a danger, especially because of all these fierces. That's why Sako was just chipping away at his life. Now more. Now critical art is a danger.
That's it. He connects it.
That's exactly what Sako was going for. That whole ending sequence right there. He's like, I'm going to whittle your life down until I can chip you out with the super. And he got it. And Storm Kubo, who was up 2-0, goes down 3-2.
Some of the nuances there against Abigail versus Monat. But here we go. Sakonoko being a Monat exhibitionist. Just
setting up
really,
for the throw.
Really showing how it goes through. with Monat. That sequence. The damage.
That's so good. And then it just gets crumpled. Oh, man. There you go.
Oh, I like that. Such a strong character.
Look at this. It's such a great start for Storm Kubo, but Sakanoko coming back. But you know what? You can all have a great start at Street Fighter V if you haven't picked the game up yet. It is 50% off right now for a limited time only on PS4.
As well as these Bred to Fight t-shirts available from Razer. Now available in 2 designs, black and in white. Razer.to/SFV apparel is where you need to go to get that Throwback to Alpha 2 t-shirt.
And of course, these Vertigear chairs that we're all just sitting in here right now. And we even got the beautiful, proper blue color, because blue is the best. I'm looking at you, Jeremy. I'm looking at you. 10% off if you use the promo code SCR18 this weekend. There's a reason why they put the blue one on the screen. I mean, come on.
Yeah, to match your arcade 1-up cabinet. You see right there the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition alongside the Super Turbo. Different variations of it as well. Check it out for yourself, arcade1up.com, as well as the Deluxe Edition, up to 40% off to Seasons 1, 2, and 3 characters. But if you want to start off nice and basic, Season 1 and 2 is also available at 40% off, available now on PlayStation 4.
All right, so we've just gone through the winner's side. Top 8 here. So it looks like it is going to be Sako versus Xiaohai. So we're going to get a Monat Kami matchup in winners finals. But we have a long way to go in this top 8. We got to go to the loser side now.
That's right.
And see what's going to go on over there. And as you mentioned, it is all a battle of student and masters here. So first off, we're starting with Chris T and Momochi.
Ooh.
Chris T and Momochi. Of course, Momochi, when he was using Ken, Chris T watched all of his matches.
He idolized this man.
Yeah.
He put him in such high regard.
And not only that, but when Chris T visited Japan and stayed there for a while, do you know who he stayed with? He stayed with Momochi.
That's right. And they streamed that event, too. It was a Ken versus Ken mirror match. And I remember the result wasn't too pretty for Chris T, but he's learned a lot since then. That's one of the strides of being a pro player. You have to take your lumps from the greats.
Yes.
I remember Momochi during the stream, he just pat him on the shoulder. He's like, hey, man, it's going to be okay. You're just fine. And look at him now. He's in top 8 for Southern California Regionals.
And Chris T says, you know what? I'm going to be more than okay, all right? I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take down my master right here. I am going to surpass the teacher. He is going to be the Darth Vader at this point in time.
And you couldn't ask for a better story here in his hometown, Southern
That's
California.
Right.
Again, Chris Tatarian, picked up by Cygames Beast. And then you have, on the other hand, Echo Fox's own Momochi, a legendary killer in the Street Fighter circuit, no matter what Street Fighter he touches.
And you know, it's such a contrast as well. You see Chris looking around, smiling a little bit. You know, he's a very emotional person, has had, you know, ups and downs with his character Ken and such. And then on the other side, Momochi, always a calm expression all the time. Oh, did you see the fist bump between these two? That's
the classic Shoto entrance.
That is the Ryu and Ken right there. And you know what? That goes right along with what I was saying. Momochi definitely
wait a minute.
the one with
they're going to do it. Ken versus Ken mirror match. Give it to me.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go. We got the Alpha throwback too. We are in there, boys.
Let's do this.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this unfold. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you checking this out right now in Top 8, for those of you just tuning in, the entirety of the weekend, Momochi went with Colleen. We've seen a ton of his Colleen throughout the circuit. But this is an honor match. This is a respect match. This is more than just for the points. This is a test for Chris Tatarian. This is specifically a test for Chris Tatarian. Momochi is here with Ken once more.
And of course, Momochi going with the signature green, pretty much his favorite color, I'm assuming, because he always plays green Ken. And Chris Tatarian going with the throwback to the hyper fighting purple Ken.
Striking first is Chris Tatarian, catching Momochi off that jump, and of course it's the Ken theme.
It's the classic Ken
I'm nerding out over here. I can't help it. Stun, striking first blood. Chris Tatarian.
Where'd you go?
I like it. I don't know if that was an input error, but I'll tell you what. He's like, Momochi, stand up. Stand up.
Oh man, maybe giving Momochi a little bit too much rope right now.
I'll tell you what. Give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Don't give him these second chances, Chris. The boiling point has been reached. Momochi still gets interrupted by that crouch strong.
Yeah.
Christitarian playing it nice and safe.
Christitarian sitting there with almost a V-trigger. He's going to try to look for an opportunity to get that filled up.
Oh, and the
but
jumping
he
is
doesn't
good,
need
and he
it.
nails
He doesn't need it. He's going to get the win without spending any resources. Didn't need the V-trigger and sitting on 3 full bars.
That's right. And Momochi was just a little reluctant to take to the skies. He saw Chris T do a neutral chunk roundhouse in anticipation of Momochi trying to get in with possibly EX Tatsu. But here comes Christitarian once more.
But there was
Crush counter.
There was a crush counter from Momochi, and he didn't cancel into the V skill. Almost feels like he's a little rusty with the character right now.
Might be. It's been a while since he's taken up the Ken sword. It's collected a little bit of rust here.
Backdash from Christitarian to
Oh,
get away from the mix-ups of Momochi, and okay.
nice. The deepest fierce DP. Oh no, regular. Excuse me.
Well,
Medium DP.
now we
I take
see
it
a
back.
little bit of an execution error from Momochi with a neutral jump light kick whiffing right over there. Now the question is, are we going to continue this theater here?
No, I don't think so.
Is Momochi going to...
I'm going to be very blunt here, James. I don't think this is going to keep happening. I honestly think he's going to go to Colleen.
I think it is. I think it is. Come on, let's see. Momochi. It is Honor Fighter.
Oh, he's going
Honor
in.
Fighter. There we go. It is going to be the Ken. Momochi says, no, you will not surpass me. I am not going to let this happen.
But there's so much on the line, James. This is a loser's side match.
There's more than that. There's pride. There's the story. There's the character arc. There's the lore. You gotta respect the lore.
And a delayed crouch strong. You saw the character go back and forth. Nice opening there from Momochi. Snuck a normal into the confirmed Dragon Punch.
See right there, even from a pretty close range, low forward into fireball, not comboing for Ken. Definitely one of those frustrations from Ken players.
Rolling point has been reached. Delayed crouch strong. We caught him midair.
Yep, so now that's going to give Momochi a chance to punish. Gets in there for the run. Oh,
Nice
you know
poke.
what? No fireballs for you. Building a little extra meter with that whiff uppercut. Nice, caught him with the V-trigger uppercut.
And wake up Tatsu, a 3-framer. If no meaties are had, he's going to get away with it.
That's just like waking up with a 3-frame light punch. The exact same kind of situation right there. You just don't believe they're going to get the meaty timed properly. Oh.
Same side, great block there from Christitarian. Momochi bringing him to that corner with that damage. EX uppercut, let it rip.
Oh, you are going to take a crap ton of damage here. Oh.
Take your lumpings, boy.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Fireball. Nice. I thought Chris might have actually dropped that combo on purpose to get a back throw, but no, he just took the damage that he could get. And you know what? He's going to get to the corner anyway, so made the run.
Oh, the online special back-to-back EX uppercuts.
Oh, that's going to be a punish right there. And guess what? See, this is why you stick with Ken. You respect the lore, Jeremy. You respect the lore. And look at that smile on his face. He's like, you thought you had this young Padawan.
Taking a heavy breather there is Christitarian now. I wonder if he'll join the dark side, betray his master, and go with Akuma. I know he's been picking Ken all weekend, don't get me wrong. Okay, that's fine. But he does have an Akuma up his sleeve, I'm just saying.
No, it's not going to happen.
I hope not. Stay true. Stay true and virtuous. Christitarian, again, testing it. Yes, sir.
It's the anti-air. Oh, there we go. That's the confirm that Momochi didn't get in the first game.
Oh, that's going to be a huge
yeah.
punish. Oh, you know, sweep to sweep. I'll take it back. Sweep to sweep, not bad. Nice deep cross up there. Momochi wasn't ready for the cross-cut DP. That could be a bunch of information for Christitarian. If anything, he could try that deep angle jump again to start his offense. But Momochi keeping it clear. No.
Ooh. He tried to do something in between. I wonder if he tried to go through the fireball or not. Oh, look at this. A surprise dash forward in the throw. And guess what? Momochi is in the corner now. Oh, punish. Yeah, and he's going to be able to link off of that. Not quite enough to kill yet. What's the mix-up? Ooh, I like
Sneaky,
that. He
very
tried
sneaky.
to whip that into the throw, but Momochi says, you know what? I taught you that trick.
I've seen this before. Heck, I invented it. Christitarian now getting opened up a little bit by Momochi. Full critical art on deck as well as that V-trigger.
See the stare down.
Winding down, he could have got it.
Oh, he did just not got
Another
for
throw.
the Tatsu.
So close, boiling point.
Great patience from Momochi.
Oh, okay, a little bit too far out.
Yeah, it's hard to punish that, but you know what? One had an EX fireball, the other did it, and Chris now probably beating himself up that he had already pre-planned to go for that jumping cross-up Tatsu. Oh, nice punish. Now throwing him, getting him closer to the corner, crush counter into the corner, gets the juggle, stun is on deck now.
Getting that run cancel off of that stand strong, keeping Christitarian on his toes, trying to find the target combo.
Okay, gets out of the corner, and like you said, no cross cuts right now from Momochi.
Oh, that might have been a slight
proper punish.
input error.
And now the confirm into the EX Tatsu. No life left now for Christitarian.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he was trying to be sneaky. He was trying to do some hyper fighting shenanigans right there.
I can't believe he still went through with it. One more touch for Momochi. Wait a minute.
Oh boy. Into the juggle. One more mix-up actually could do it for him.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, that's going to be punished right there. Another misconfirm from Chris, and that's what he's thinking to himself. He's like, dang it.
I like this. He's still having the time of his life right now. This is something, he's probably dreamed of for a while. Being able to go toe-to-toe against his master with the same character on a stage like Southern California Regionals.
He says, you know what, this is how it has to go down. He's like, I am not allowed to pass and go to the next round of losers bracket unless I defeat Momochi, Ken versus Ken.
And you see the slight tilt from the head nod there from Momochi. He's all serious business. He'll treat you like any other opponent.
Oh, what a confirm. Just a single stand strong.
And there it is, the target combo from Momochi. Great confirm. Finding an opening against Chris T, and now it's all Momochi. Forcing him more and more towards the corner. That gray life adding up. Again, checking with that stand short buffer in case Momochi wants to advance, but instead, no, finds the punish there.
Good hit confirmed from Momochi. Chris has got to find a way out of the corner. Yeah, too close with that standing roundhouse, so gonna get punished. Oh, interesting. Goes for just a raw sweep right there. That was risky. Oh, into a fireball. Gets knocked down on that V-trigger fireball. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna get the jump over.
Timing.
Here we go. Into the uppercut in the corner. Gets some good damage. And just the meaty light punch. That's all he needed.
Caught the counter hit. You saw it come up on your screen. Momochi pressed the button or some sort of movement on the way up. Christitarian getting the first round of game number 4.
Yeah, might have tried one of those 3-frame wake-up Tatsus or something like that, but proper meaty timing from Chris blows that up.
And look at the spacing coming from Chris T, and he gets that buffer stand strong into Tatsu.
And then a wake-up back throw from Momochi and says, guess what? Now you are in my corner.
Back-to-back throws for Momochi.
Oh, and a misconfirm, and you know what? You are going to take a ton of damage off of this, and you've lost all your resources, and you're dizzy. Everything went downhill so quickly here in this round. And guess what? Momochi is at match point.
Who do you think you are? Me? Come on, I taught you all that. I thought it would have been like a low forward critical art as well, but it was wishful thinking. Christitarian again on point with those uppercut anti-airs.
Yeah, stop that EX dive kick essentially.
Oh, and he saw that. Yeah, recovery on the sweep. Great punish from Momochi on that jump in.
Ooh. No uppercut from Momochi though to punish that neutral jump in the corner. Great confirm again. Momochi with that crucial confirm on the stand medium kick. And now stun. It is. How much damage can Momochi do at this point in time? It's not going to be enough to kill.
Enough for one mix-up away, though. One last sequence.
But look at all the resources that Chris has. Look at all those resources. Oh, there's
no way.
Here's a start for Christitarian.
We're going to see 2 dashes, and we're going to see how Momochi reacts. Boiling point reach, V-reversal, trying to take his turn back.
No more V-trigger. Oh, there he is. Now he has the V-trigger active. Oh, he made it now. And he's going to be able to punish that. And Christitarian does make the comeback. And you see the fist pump from Christitarian, the sigh of relief, the clutch factor. He knows what the... Turns and looks at Momochi, and the two of them smiling, laughing, having a grand old time here. This is what I like to see. 2 fearsome competitors still having fun, even though they're beating each other up. And
and you see Momochi with a slight smirk on his face. He's like, "Well done." That was great. It was a lot bigger of a smile earlier. I promise you. Before he took a swig of the drink, he definitely had a bigger grin on his face. But I'll tell you what, it's down to the final game between these two.
But just showing how much that fighting games are the universal language right here. 2 players, 2 different countries, 2 different languages. Smile, just look at each other with a knowing glance, and that's all they need to say.
Already off to a great start for Momochi with this corner position and the damage off that throw. while maintaining the position against Chris T, forcing him in that corner.
Nice confirm. Oh. I wonder if Chris could have landed and punished that, you know, on the juggle, the juggle hits like that.
Ooh,
oh, he
the
baited
bait.
out. The V reversal, and now he comes in there with the meaty standing light punch, and now, oh, he went for the overhead, but not a proper punish, and a bad confirm now. Momochi could have taken it if he had just gone into the critical art instead.
Spends it to close the gap.
Chris Tarian, though, still in this very closely right now. He's got a lot of resources. If he could just build up a little bit more meter and have that critical art, next hit could give him the critical art. Oh,
no way!
No confirm from Momochi, and he's going to pay for it. He did not confirm, and Chris just went right at him with the crouch medium kick and the critical art.
I can't believe it. Momochi had the crouch short, stand short. It could have been into the uppercut, but Chris Tarian took it right back from beneath him.
Can Chris, I mean, this would be a comeback, and this would be such a victory for Chris right now if he could take this over Momochi. And look at this, he is on a great start here, but Chris had a great comeback. That means Momochi can do it too.
It was still a counter hit too. It was an empty jump normal, but here comes Momochi once more. Activation time. Great blocks from Momochi.
Yep. Oh, okay. Chris touching buttons in between, getting caught.
Trying to engage in that space with that fireball. The
he's gonna
jump in is
jump over.
good.
Yes. How much meter is he going to spend? 1 bar right here.
He went for it. Okay.
But that
Nice
was
break.
the Tatsu into it, so that's safe. Oh, he tried to get in there. Momochi, no confirm on the
He gets it! The
Thunder
fourth
kick.
roundhouse thunder kick from Chris Tarian, eliminating Echo Fox Momochi. And he's gonna be going up against Storm Kubo momentarily.
Man, but what a win for Chris Tarian. You can see the look on his face, how much that win means to him. Side Games Beast just recently signed to experience points. Good job, great job, amazing job.
And
to
look
Chris
at the reaction. When he goes, Ken, it's like Christmas morning. Oh my gosh.
That was
That's exactly what he's been asking for all
amazing.
season.
That was amazing. I love that. Shout outs to the production team here for getting that shot of just the pure joy on his face.
His eyes lit up so much. Just about as much fire in that critical art. Unbelievable.
And that was the crazy comeback that he had that was culminated right here. He just needed one more, and he baits that out. The V-trigger cancel wasn't going to save him. And that sequence right there was everything, because that was the sequence that made sure they got to game number 5 so that Chris was able to take that game number 5, and he moves on. Momochi, though, round of applause for Momochi. He is going to go home in 7th place. So great job to him. And he's going to get some points here. He's going to get some points here for a premier event.
He's within the top 20, so he's in a pretty comfortable, sizable,
comfortable
spot. Yes, absolutely. I don't know what that was, but I'll tell you what. Somebody's really excited for this next one because the story and the saga continues with Echo Fox Punk trying to avenge his master against Red Bull's own Bonchan.
Hey,
and again, it's a student versus teacher match. As you were saying, James.
I don't know if people at home can hear that, but I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
Oh, yeah, you have some big fans in the back, James. They're yelling your name across the ballroom.
No, I don't think it's cheering for me. I think it's cheering for Mr. Echo Fox Punk over there.
Absolutely. I can't believe this is that's really high, actually. Unbelievable. It wasn't who we thought it was, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. Okay.
We got some gamers from the other side of the yard. Huh? Cheering on their boy. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Karen versus Karen.
Dude, what a losers bracket set here. We've really got student versus masters all around the corner here. So here we go. It is going to be Karen versus Karen.
Goodness. Tell your friends, tell your family members, this is what you need to watch right now. Here we go, game 1. Punk versus Bonchan.
This is so cool.
This is the best. This is the absolute best right now.
Oh, man. We just had a Ken mirror between student and master, and now Karen versus Karen.
Bonchan going up against his #1 fan. And already off to a great start again. Karen, when it comes to her pressure, immaculate. Her buttons are just so good.
And the best part of it, you know how Ken is the rival to Ryu, Karen is, you know, Sakura's Ken, so it's like it's all tied together right now. You're the lore guy, come on, man.
Hey, man, I was letting you do all the talking. I know all about it, but I wanted you to exercise your memory. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nice anticipation there from that V-skill. Bonchan swept. Oh, nice stand short again. Such an extensive hitbox on that bad boy. No anti-air.
Oh, went under with the crouching medium punch and then was able to punish afterwards with Punk trying to hit a button after landing.
I like that a lot, yeah. Kind of low profile. Stand fierce, and that's +9. She went downtown. EX for Senha getting a lot of damage. There's that interruption from Punk. He could get the comeback here. Back
the
throw.
back throw is important. And wow,
No
just
punish.
wake up for Senha.
Fierce for Senha could have been punished.
And then, you know what? Punk is trying to build up that V trigger. That's why he's going for those V skills right now. It's so crucial for him to try to get that. One more V
he
skill.
Wait a minute.
He's looking maybe to block some. Oh no, look at this pressure.
And Bonchan's just so reluctant to press a button because every
Taking
time
the throw.
a button comes out, it's crouch strong.
Taking the throw.
Oh boy,
Oh
and max
my-
distance overhead, clipping Bonchan in the pigtails.
All the way back from a huge life deficit. Punk ties up game number 1, 1-1. It was looking like utter Bonchan domination at first.
Oh, struck first with the V-skill is Punk. Get that forward throw.
Oh, wake up command dash. You see that from Bonchan? Not scared at all. Trying to go in and be
Ooh.
aggressive.
Could have gone to that critical hit off the shoulder, but he's saving the meter for something more terrifying. Nice counter hit
here we
conversion.
go. Yep,
Yes,
into the
sir.
critical
Hey.
art.
Oh, no, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, that can happen. Oh, man, things could go downhill so fast all of a sudden. But they both have V-trigger. Oh, no,
Back to
actually,
back.
Bonchan wants to keep Punk in the corner. Oh, the wake up, but no confirm on the stand medium punch.
Back to back
Again,
universal.
Stay back there. I want you in the corner, says
Ooh.
Bonchan. Overhead, not enough
Wow.
to kill. He just went for
He
the sweep.
gets it.
Oh, my God, 2
Look at his
ridiculous
face.
comebacks.
He was so close that he went for the sweep, and Bonchan's like, That's a little slight smirk on his face. Like, yeah, you thought I was gonna play solid, didn't you? That sweep, yeah. Look at his eyes. It's like, oh boy, I might have made him angry.
Yeah, I was glancing over there trying to see the mood now. Now, the important part for Punk right now is to not let that get to him because Punk, definitely a very emotional kind of player, so hopefully he doesn't take that to heart too much. Bonchan is saying something. Hang on a second.
He might have mouthed out change, but I am not too certain.
I'm not sure what's happening here. I mean, they could just quit the...
There might have been an issue with the button configuration, but we will know for certain in a few more moments. If they go straight into the character select screen, everything's A-okay.
Yeah, but it looked like Punk was just like, you know what, no, it looks good, it looks good.
Okay.
So. Slight head shake there I thought I saw from Punk.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's the kind of player who can really get into his own head. You know what I mean? He
Right.
gets very emotional when he loses matches like that. So
Only after the match is over, really.
yeah, but hopefully that one critical art drop does not affect him too much here.
Right. And, you know, we kind of saw like a head shake after that round was over. There might have been a slight error on maybe on his behalf, but at the same time, he was not expecting that sweep from Bonchan.
Yeah.
That was so up close, and it's highly punishable from
Look,
that distance.
when you're trying to make that kind of a comeback, you go for some Hail Marys like that, the last thing anybody's expecting, right?
Go long, Sonny.
Yeah, you can't get any longer than sweeps for most of these characters.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this, a counter hit now.
Got that frame trap. EX for Senha, get off me. No, he thought he got that
Punished,
confirmed
yeah.
off the low
Thought he had
forward.
it.
And he goes for the max damage option. Yes, sir.
And builds up some of that V-trigger meter. Tries to go for throw. Nice tech, though, from Punk. And just at the verge of getting stunned, but he's going to be okay now, which is really important. And he's sitting on a lot of meter, too. How is he going to spend it? Karen is one of those characters that has such great ways to spend the meter for
Ooh.
damage. Oh,
Amazing confirm from Stan Strong, from Bonchan. Might have been a buffer. Yes, great interruption. He saw the gap. He knows very well during the Grudenken, there's a significant gap in between in certain options.
yes. So I mean that's kind of the mix-up right there. You could go for the elbow, which is plus on block, but not a true block string.
Correct.
And that's what Bonchan interrupted.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
That was crazy.
I actually thought it would be nullified, but they still get
Yeah.
hit. I have actually never seen
They
that.
traded. Oh, nope, no standing heavy punch anti-air, and Punk with a drop right there. I'm not sure if that was just a just frame Tenko that he missed, but he gets that one. Not going to spend any meter yet. He doesn't want to kill him with the critical art because he wants to have some meter for the next round.
Oh, lets it rip. And he gets it, yes, sir.
Bonchan worried about the overhead. That's how Punk took one round previously. So fresh in Bonchan's mind, he was worried about the high-low mix-up, and so Punk just gets in for the throw.
And just raw jumping, tons of damage. He missed the V-skill opportunity.
He did.
But it's fine. Still opens up. Bonchan goes for the max damage route.
And the back throw is going to do it. And look at this. Can he build the critical art?
Oh, he can kill. He can kill right away. Going into
he didn't even need it.
The EX dash into the shoulder, and then roundhouse. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Punk
He needs
said
his
1
power up.
second.
I know exactly who he's calling
is he
for.
really doing it?
He's asking for the fusion right now from his teammate. I know exactly what he's going for.
Is it Sonic Punk
Are we
time?
going to see it?
Is
he
it
going to power
Sonic Punk
up?
time? Is it Sonic Punk time?
You thought you were going to get me at my basic form? You were incorrect. I must call upon my teammate. And I don't know if this is against the rules or not, but this is definitely some icing.
Well, you know what? He's going to get but you know what? Bonchan is going to give himself some wings right now. He is taking a sip from that Red Bull, and he is waiting for. Oh, here he comes. And is it? Is it? It is. Is it? There he is.
Oh, wait a minute. I lied to you all. I lied to each and every one of you here at the convention center. He's swapping out controls instead. He wants to make sure his equipment...
there it is.
I lied to you twice.
Time. It is time for the fusion. We have revealed the true form. It is Sonic Punk.
Okay. Sonic Fox, you were right to call me out on that one. I agree. Punk was originally going for another controller. However, he heard me exclaim it here in the ballroom. He's like, you know what? That's a great idea, Vicious. I'm gonna go ahead and help him out. I think I would like to apologize to Bonchan in advance. Oh boy!
There we go.
Oh
we
no!
Bonchan,
he's reeling back in his seat. Like, uh-oh. I don't know if I like this.
What is happening here? Come on, does anybody have anything for Bonchan? Someone needs to get him like angel wings and put him back there so he can get wings here. Team Red Bull, assimilate.
Is there anything like that here? Do we have anything like that?
I'm not sure.
Can we get like a bunch of teammates? Snake Guys, where are you? All right, so that being said, enough shenanigans here. We did have a legit pause for a second. Punk was going for a controller change. And undoubtedly so. We saw a combo where he went for EX Tenko and wanted to go for the V-skill in order to, 1, get the damage, 2, get the corner carry, as well as the V-gauge increase.
Maybe one of the trigger buttons was being sensitive or something like that. It wasn't triggering as he wanted it to.
Quite possibly, but you know what? It's all tied up here, brand new. It's like we're doing a 2 out of 3 because it's tied 1-1. Crush counter striking first for Sonic Punk.
I mean, look at that. So the crush counter into the V-skill follow-up almost gave, him a full bar right off the bat.
Be on your guard, activation, great route, stand strong, counter it, and he still manages to get the low forward because of that counter hit state.
All right, it's going to spend the part of that V gauge for the V reversal, but Punk now just going right back into it, gets the slide follow-up.
Ooh, tricky maneuvering. Sonic Punk still opens up Bonchan, and that name is really coming off naturally, actually.
And that was the second time I've seen Bonchan use the crouching medium punch to low profile the jump attack, but it didn't work out for him this time. He got caught.
And it's so tricky because Karen's, I feel like her anti-air space, or anti-air options are very limited.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to be a stun right there. So let's see what happens here. He's going to get the good damage, goes for the reset.
He went for the reset.
Wow, we haven't seen that in a long time.
Not since the patch.
Good block on the overhead, and then walking up point blank with the crouching medium kick. Made it look like a throw, then caught him standing, just in case he was trying to walk back or throw.
You saw Sonic Punk on the startup, he went for the V-skill. You saw that kind of animation at the beginning.
Really?
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
Okay. I didn't
Crush
see that.
counter. Yes, sir. Optimizing the damage, and he gets the knockdown.
To the other side again, yep. Trying to keep Bonchan in the corner. Oh, the interrupt.
He successfully interrupted. We've seen what happens if the shoulder connects with that trade.
He's going for the crush counter. He was trying to go for the counter hits. Oh, missed the throw. Oh, but you know what? Critical art is on deck. He doesn't go for the critical art.
He could have got it either way. He gets the stun, manages to get himself. Game number 3, 2-1 Bonchan.
Bonchan's going like, what is happening? You know, now Bonchan's going to be the one who's going to run out and ask for a controller change at this point in time.
At least another Red Bull, if anything. But either way, 2-1 from Bonchan. Catching Punk here and there with a couple openings. Here we go. Game number... Wow,
Nice. What a beautiful confirm right there from Bonchan. And now trying to make sure that Punk can't get out of the corner. That's the goal right now.
And he caught him midway through that V-skill once again.
There's the stun, and he just does it with the overhead. He should be able to kill here because one hit stun, no scaling, and a perfect for Bonchan to put him at match point. We had one student surpass the master, but is this... Remember how Chris had to make the comeback. Can Punk do the same? Can Punk make this comeback against Bonchan? But Bonchan has really figured out some great button timings. He has gotten counter hits.
And everything, the whole nine, gets a counter for himself. Sonic Punk switching sides after that Tenko jumps right out of there. No fear, still gets caught with that crush counter. Here comes Sonic Punk reclaiming it.
Yep, and now this time it's Punk's turn to get the stun into the crumple in the corner, gets the knockdown.
He played it nice and safe. Bonchan didn't want to give it away just yet, but the forward throw seals it for Punk, getting the second round of Game 4.
Can Punk make this comeback? Can he pull off what Chris Tatarian just did in the former losers bracket match?
Can he also avenge his master? Former teammate, or still current teammate, Momochi. Oh, Resenha from downtown, but still
And
no
he
punishment.
had the throw follow-up just to be harder to punish.
What is going on? You saw the roundhouse Mujin count.
There we go. And now close the
not
stun.
right there,
Above
but the end of it. This should be enough.
Should be enough damage, and it is. And there it is. Bonchan going to survive and defeat Sonic Punk. The fusion was not enough.
Back into the training chambers. It was a little too hot for the noggin for Punk. But hey, big round of applause for Punk here at Southern California Regionals, putting up a great fight.
Oh, but you can see the disappointment on his face right now. You know he really wanted that. Of course, he always wants it.
Of course.
Sonic Punk.
That still counts.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Earlier came short into making it into top 4 for Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I saw how the disappointment in his face, and here, not
You won't
quite
be disappointed at all, by the way. You get all 6 characters here, currently available at Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. We dropped it right after EVO. No disappointments there. One of the best reveals, in my opinion. Season 3 Character Pass, all 6 characters, Sakura, Blanca, Falk, Cody, G, and Sagat available now, as well as these character passes and costume bundles up to 70% off currently for the original character battle and seasonal costume bundles, and 50% off those character passes 1 and 2 just in time for the rest of the Capcom Pro Tour.
And of course, if you're enjoying the Capcom Pro Tour and you want to contribute here, you can purchase this Premier Pass here for $20. Proceeds goes towards Capcom Cup and CPT. And you also get yourself some stages and costumes and a bunch of other cool things, titles, etc. If you just want the stage, that's available for just $10. And if you just want the 3 costumes, that's available right now for $6. I'm sorry, but that is all available right now for you to pick up to support the CPT.
And you want to use something to play this game? Why not pick yourself up a Razer Panthera? You see it right there. The Bred to Fight line, SCR 2018, is the code you want to use to get yourself a Team Razer keychain and pin set. Go to razer.co/SCR 2018.
And of course, you want to put yourself on some Victrix headsets here. State-of-the-art headset with a switch that you can flip and it opens them up, gives it some breathing room in there, also some noise canceling technology in there, as well as tilt to mute microphone. The Victrix Pro AF headset, definitely check that out at victrixpro.com.
And that being said, we went through the first round of top 8. We've seen an amazing showing, and not just the skill, but the storylines as well. You really need to check it out if you just missed it. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be plenty more for you guys to check out momentarily. Again, just to kind of reiterate who's in winners finals, we have Xiaohai versus Sakonoko over in winners finals. Losers quarterfinals down below, we have Storm Kubo versus Chris Tatarian and XSK Samurai versus Bonchan.
Ooh, man. Okay, so some great matches coming up. You don't want to miss any of those. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with some more SoCal Regionals action.
comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! No limit! I'd do it if I were you. Let's go!
It's all coming up ready.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
Please.
You better not bore me! Hit! Don't move!
Don't underestimate me.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth!
There you challenge the king. You thought the fight was over. Rally together and prove your worth. Rise up and prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
It's always one of those situations, you know, the psychology of a player when you're up 2-0 someone and you're like, man, if I just take them out, I can be done. And then when they win a game, you're like, all right, okay, gotta come back and play this fourth game, you know.
Take it seriously.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest things to overcome. But at this level, of course, these guys have done this millions and millions of times. Well, maybe not millions, but
Maybe
many
not.
times.
Maybe an exaggeration. No, Anti-Aero tried it, but NL had exactly the right spot on the dive. Now, he's in the corner, exactly where he dominated in the last game.
Yeah, I mean, every time he's won, it's because he's been able to cami. He's been able to do the cami things in the corner.
Well, he's working on it right now. Yes, again.
Yeah, good back up and punish.
A lot of gray.
And see, again, NL's aim on that dive kick is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he's doing it with the light dive kick, too, most of the times. That one was a medium one.
Oh, no! Didn't pay for it as he could have. Smug, especially because Smug has used V-reversals enough. It's not going to be a trigger.
Punish, yeah.
No, it was not a trigger there.
So a lot of the times, you know, when you do the light dive kick, it's actually really hard to hit people in the shins because it's so vertical that, you know, it's kind of like weird to slide into their shins. You know?
He definitely has a button timing to like just take a step back into it. EXO? Again, yes. Ton of damage in corner.
Had to have been like the third or fourth time we've seen NL with a misconfirm like that.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the damage that he has taken has been, you know, just him basically making a mistake.
It's been a big part.
Oh, what a double dash and chase down from NL.
Saves it.
Oh, and saves it again because he's going to get the stun off of this.
He'll get the game too.
Yep.
Look at this.
Oh, he's just going to go into he's going to make sure.
Yeah, you should. Just get the game when you can get the game. It's 2-2.
Just like that. And like I said, I was talking about that psychology. You were one round away from taking it. Now all of a sudden, guess what? You're tied 2-2. Can Smug recover from this?
I keep going back and thinking about that stand roundhouse, the crush counter that caused Smug to really shut down towards the end of the first game that NL won. Because since then, it really feels like NL has done a much better job at controlling the range where previously Smug controlled things. And I think part of this, Smug is worried about the buttons. Yeah, look at this. Exactly like this.
Actually, I think those are medium dive kicks that he's using to aim for the shit.
Yeah, again, it was exactly the same story for NL here. Of course, he's just given trigger to Boxer, so we'll see what happens. It's not over.
Never over against Boxer.
Hey, oh, he could have been! He could
missed
have been!
the-
He
he
left
missed
him
the
alive!
cancel.
Oh, boy, he's just got to block it out, yes. If Smug grabs him, that's all good. He pressed something, oh boy.
Oh no, he missed that EX. That was a lot of damage left on the table right there.
It was. And there it is, NL goes to match point just like that. Smug seemed like he might have coasted through. It was almost a 3-0 instead. Might be counter 3-0 for NL.
Almost like you said, it was almost a blow up.
Yeah, it was.
But now here, NL is the one with the match point on the final game. Oh!
All right, yeah, I like the backdash from Smug. You can tell he's trying to reset this positioning because that range up close where he had been doing okay before has really been controlled by Cam.
Oh, nice. Whip the button and just with a surprise EX dash. Nice chase down on the jump back with a V-trigger uppercut.
NL trying to defend.
Oh yeah, gotta be careful with that. You always have to be careful with that Cammy V-trigger dive kick.
Okay, Smug doesn't think there's going to be a V-trigger this round, so fine. Spend the V-rev while you got it.
And he's got another one.
Well, that actually may have been one.
I was thinking that same
ready
thing.
for it was NL. He's so close. In again. Out again.
Oh, he gets the crush counter. Wow, what a perfectly timed crush counter right there. Just gave him that round.
Match point for both. Smug again trying to get out of there. Oh, neutral jump. It's worked a couple of times. Now NL has the corner. The stun is mounting.
Okay, counter poke. No EX for the extra juggle and the delay.
Speaking of stun, it's almost there. NL has to block, has to play patiently. Smug just caging.
I like Smug did not push too hard for that.
Agreed.
Stun.
That's it. Here's NL. Now, if he gets another hit, he gets
There it is. Critical art. There it is.
Do you think that's enough?
It is enough, and NL eliminates Smug with the 3-0 comeback. Smug was right there on the verge on game number 3 to take.
Chemical catalyst rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist. It's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy. Develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, and I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better spend your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Woo!
Capcom Pro Tour 2018, brought to you by Razer Panthera, the official arcade stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Vertigear, the official gaming chair for the Capcom Pro Tour. Victrix, the official gaming headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And Arcade 1-Up, the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour.
You've definitely had quite a sick start here for the top 8 so far.
That's an understatement, James. I was yelling my lungs off. As soon as the headset came off, I jumped around, and I was congratulating Momochi, Chris T, Punk, Bonchan. I was like, look, despite the results, you guys played your hearts out, and that's everything a Street Fighter fan could ever ask for.
Dude, I just was talking to Chris T, and he was like, as soon as he picked Ken, he's like, I didn't care what happened afterward. That was the sickest thing ever. So, yeah, that was awesome. Great stuff here. And that was just the first round. We've only just started with the first 4 matches. We've got quite a few more matches to go, and we're going to be continuing on in the losers side of the bracket.
That is correct. We have Atlas Bear, Storm Kubo versus Cygames Beast, Chris Tatarian, acquired by Experience as well.
Yeah, and this is going to be an interesting match here. I mean, obviously, Abigail, very, very frightening character, very scary character. And remember, Storm Kubo went up 2-0 on Sako. He looked like he was poised to just get right into that winner's finals, but then Sako with the amazing 0-2 comeback, little by little. But now it is going to be Chris Tatarian's turn to try to take on the Canadian terror that is Abigail.
He's from Canada? He is from Canada.
His hair is cut in the shape of a maple leaf.
Oh boy, I actually had no idea.
Yeah, if you look at the top of his head, I don't know how you can, but if you do
that's what I'm
the,
saying.
Yeah,
like I've never actually seen that. I've never checked into his lore appropriately. I just know that he's a bully in Metro City.
Yeah, but
alongside
he came
Hugo.
from Canada, so
amazing. You got me, James. You got me. All right. Now I know I need to brush up on my lore.
A lot of people are like, oh, we finally have a character from Canada to claim, but that's actually not true because the first fighting game character distinctly from Canada was Sasquatch from Darkstalkers.
Oh boy. Moving on. Here we go. Chris
It's true.
Tatarian, the tried and true Ken, going up against Storm Kubo, hovering over Karen, but that's not going to be the case. You're expecting Abigail.
No, it's going to be Abigail. There is no question.
See, now I'm just, it's bugging me out a little bit. I want to see the back of his head, or at least the top of his hair. And again, you could expect Abigail versus Ken. Now this matchup is going to be, it's not too tough for Ken, but again, it's one of those things where Abigail, if he blows him up, it's going to be a tough.
Yeah.
Not a lot on the reversal department other than having EXDP.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like having the EXDP is going to be a crucial factor for him. He's got to save a lot of that meter so that he can break through some of those armored moves, just to get a couple of hits in there early.
And I do like the normals that Abigail kind of possesses against Ken. They're pretty lengthy, far-reaching. Same word, different. Oh. Wait a minute.
Oh, hang on a second. Yeah. This is right. Chris is saying, hang on a second. I think someone has a wireless controller or someone forgot to disconnect. So let's take care of that.
Safety measures, please.
Yes, exactly. Now, are they just going to go straight from here? Yeah, I think they're just going to go. Yeah. So they said,
okay,
let's do it. Let's do it. No worries. No problems. Let's go.
See how it all goes out. Nice check already.
I know, right?
Checking Storm Kubo. He wants to play that long-range game, crouch strong a little bit. Chris Tatarian already on his onslaught. 2 back-to-back throws. Get out of here.
Aggression, but then now you have just been slapped to the floor and slapped to the floor again. Let's do it a third time. No, nothing. Oh, he checked him. Caught him in the nose, at the tip of the nose.
Yeah, the end of that fireball coming out just clipped that fierce from Abigail.
Oh, wow, nice. That EX Tatsu in the air clipped his attack. Oh, nice. He's going to be a reversal just to get himself out of that situation, yeah. Look at this nice life lead. And those buttons. The buttons from Abigail.
And Abigail having a great time in this matchup. Chris Tatarian still trying to check with that jab. How is he going to approach? Fireballs are not really the answer in this kind of scenario against Storm Kubo's Abigail.
Right, it's the range of the buttons that Abigail has that just outclasses Ken's buttons in footsies that makes it so hard for Ken. That's why he is trying to go for the fireball, because it's his, quote, technically longest range poke.
And he still got that off the counter hit. Great recognition, but here comes Chris Tatarian. Yeah. Very short-lived, no momentum for Storm Kubo.
Punish that, too far for that to connect. Yeah, Chris punished the command throw earlier with the neutral jump.
Oh,
and
and
it does
excellent.
This time punishes the standing heavy punch with the neutral jump.
Great timing there from Chris Tatarian. The anticipation is on point for Chris. He's just hanging out.
Oh man, he recognized that Kubo was not hitting any buttons at all and just found the right moment to sneak in the dash up and throw.
Luckily, Storm Kubo was charging up a move that was high on startup, and here comes Chris Tatarian on fire.
The reason why that happened right there, Storm Kubo tried to parry the jump attack, but the Tatsu changed the timing of the attack that Storm Kubo was expecting, and so Chris was able to confirm into a critical art right away and take a decent life lead here. But remember, Abigail with so much health, and Abigail with all that meter in store.
Oh, and he runs right into that with that V-skill with the drop. Crucial drop. Chris Tatarian now on the offensive with that punish.
Oh, and that works on regardless of the size of the character now. Oh, he's gonna get the trade.
Trade combos for Storm Kubo.
Oh boy. Here we go. He's got that critical art on deck. He might be able to... Ooh.
Jump back, jab, get out of here. He doesn't have to suffer any of those mix-ups. Take a swig of that water.
I really honestly thought Storm Kubo was just going to let that critical art rip there, put Chris on that fearful defensive, you know, one more hit, I can die kind of situation. But no, Storm Kubo actually tried to save the meter for a guaranteed kill just so he could have the utility of EX moves in his arsenal. Came back to haunt him, however.
And it was a good call from Chris Tatarian, not sitting there forcing that block. But here comes Chris once more, getting that neutral jump, a ton of damage, as well as that corner carry. Storm Kubo fighting his way out. Crouch strong is not the way to go. Another jump in from Chris Tatarian.
Chris Tatarian now trying to stay aggressive, has the anti-air ready to go. That's okay, but V-trigger activation.
Oh, he was ready for it.
He said, I know you're going to be reversal, and he gets the double back heavy punch. Nice non-quick rise, and there's that EX uppercut we were talking about.
Oh, and he's just out of range of that command grab.
But not enough to kill. Not enough to kill. Oh, and he goes in with the run. Oh my God, you are a brave man, Chris Tatarian, but he made it in there, and he got that round.
So risky, because again, if you get a block normal into that V-skill, you're going to be punished.
But you know what? It's the rule of Vi, basically. For every two logical things you do, you got to do something kind of crazy, and that's what Chris did right there at the very end.
The school of RTSD.
RTSDU. Oh, a good trade right there for Chris. And he's going to be able to punish that, yep, and build some V-trigger gauge at the same time with the corner push.
And I like
using
that.
the V-skill and the combo.
I like that sequence as well, using that EX Fireball to retain that pressure, but then backs off.
Oh, he's going to get in with the jump.
Ooh. A lot of his openings coming from these jump-ins. There's the counter hit. Wow, and he still gets that meaty. Storm Kubo pressed the button on Wake Up, putting Chris Tatarian at 2-0.
Chris Tatarian still riding that high after taking out Momochi and loser side in the first round. However, Storm Kubo was just defeated after going up 2-0. He's very aware of what you can do still. As long as you're still in it, it is not over until it is over.
100% correct, James. We've seen that time and time again. However, we have the spirit of Momochi within Chris Tatarian. Let's see if he could continue his legacy. And there's that crush counter there from Storm Kubo. That corner carry, very pivotal for this gameplay here. Storm Kubo needs to find himself an opening again.
One of the things I do like about the way Chris is playing this matchup, he is going for a lot of jumps. Ken has that great jump heavy punch, and Abigail is tall. And if he doesn't have the reaction ready, that jump heavy punch can wreak havoc on Abigail.
A nice check, good conversion off of those crouch jabs into the Abigail punch, claiming some space back, but Chris Tatarian firing those cannons once again.
Oh, he went for the mix-up to go low, but Storm Kubo challenged it. He didn't hold long enough for the guard break. And Chris Tatarian is at match point, trying to go 3 straight over Storm Kubo.
We might see it happen. Who knows? He tried to use that V-skill again. Multi-hitting Tatsumaki.
Okay.
Critical art. Sit down, Shoto. Don't do it.
Storm Kubo needs something right now. He needs some momentum, and that damage actually looking relatively small for what you would expect out of Abigail for landing a critical art. But all critical arts about the same amount of damage, about 300 and some damage.
And I like that. Snipe him out of the air. No conventional dragon punch.
Activated and gets the hit. And again, challenging. And now Chris just hitting buttons. Yeah, he's just going to take the hit because it's going to be less damage. Had he done anything else, it would have been a lot more than that. Oh, man. Storm Kubo with a great round, and that's why he started with that critical art. He needed that momentum. He needed to see the damage. He needed to feel like things were going right for him.
And the good thing is he gets to build all that bar back. More resources for things like that. That command grab, getting things started the right way. Storm Kubo with a ton of damage off the bat.
No anti-air. Nice. Changing his jump arc with that EX Tatsu from the air. Again coming in there, but negative on block. And so Storm Kubo challenges, and Chris didn't believe it. Oh,
that parry was so far away, getting that fireball absorbed and continuing the onslaught. Here comes Storm Kubo once again, trapping Christitarian.
And then trying not to be overly aggressive, which is a problem that you see a lot of players do. Once they get that momentum, they become overly aggressive. So instead, Storm Kubo backs off a little bit, but here comes Chris from the V-trigger.
Oh, so scary. Just checking with the jabs afterwards. Air-to-air successful for Christitarian. And here comes that advantage
sequence. He goes low and a confirm, and that's enough! That's enough! Christitarian is gonna move on loser's side here in his home area, I guess. I don't want to call home city. I don't want to call home city. It's not his home city.
He's home. That's the point, James.
But it's SoCal.
He's
it is
doing it for SoCal.
And he is representing for SoCal here at Socal Regionals.
I like that a lot. Storm Kubo, still a valiant effort. He could have made it happen right there in that game, but it still would have been a very uphill battle to climb, and he's going to be walking away, going back home, spectating the rest of the teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And great stuff to Storm Kubo. Played really well. Really unfortunate situation. He was up 2-0 versus Sakonoko. Looked like he had it in the bag. Sako came all the way back and ended up going 0-2 in the top 8. It's one of the toughest things to do, is to come into top 8 on winner's side and thinking, oh man, I'm winner's side of one game out of winner's finals, and then just losing 2 straight and ending up in 5th place. Tough thing, but you know he's going to get some decent points. He's going to get a little bit of cash for that, and so good job to Storm Kubo. Great job.
That being said, Christitarian moving on into loser semifinals, where he awaits the opponents between XSK Samurai and Red Bull's own Bonchan, gearing up, ready to go. And again, we've talked about this the past 2 days when it comes to Bonchan and his matchup knowledge against Akuma. Now, he has a training partner like Tokido, XSK Samurai's master, essentially, somebody he looks up to in high regards, right?
What is he plugging in?
I believe that has to be an extension for the stereo, if anything. But anyways, he should be very much so well versed in the matchup versus Akuma.
I thought he was just like trying to plug in an alarm clock on the table, so when he meditates, it can wake him up a little bit, you know?
No way. He's got that down pat. He doesn't need a timer anymore. He's got controlled breathing. He's just fine.
And again, XSK Samurai. And you see right now, immediately, one of the big benefits of having the Wednesday night fights up in NorCal right now is that XSK Samurai has been going there week after week, performing so well. And now you can see that practice paying off here. Top 8 at Southern California Regionals.
If only you could watch like Bonchan's facial expressions from time to time. Some of the subtle nuances of his facial expressions. He looked over to Samurai's side. He's like, what is that? What is that contraption you had over there? You saw it. You could have seen it earlier, but it was pretty entertaining. Bonchan, he's such a he could be such a troll sometimes, honestly, especially on his stream. When he was mocking Tokido during his training session, we talked about that
with the hand slap motions. Yeah.
So I wonder, right? We did see Bonchan utilize Karen against Punk. He does have the King available now.
And he has a lot of practice in that fight. Wait a minute, he has a lot of practice in that fight.
He's gonna do it. Is he gonna go for the Tiger Assault? I do like that V-trigger versus Akuma.
He beat an Akuma earlier in the tournament. I
got you. I
want to remember who he was.
Let's check it out. Over in the top 32 side of things. I mean, it doesn't say. He ran through John Takeuchi, and then he ran into Storm Kubo on the way to top 32, and Storm Kubo is the one that put him into loser's bracket. So let's check out where he was at.
It was Snake Eyes. It was Snake Eyes as Akuma that he beat earlier. That's what
correct.
It was. Yes, that's what it was. So he like I said, you know, you referenced that when he was kind of ribbing Tokido on his own stream. He was getting a lot of practice. He's played Sagat versus Tokido's Akuma, and those matches have all been super close at some premier events in Asia as well. Right. So he is comfortable with this fight. So we have Bonchan with the King going up against XSK Samurai's Akuma. Let's go!
If anything, this is Sagat is a premiere debut, if anything, right? I know we've seen Bonchan do this before at prior premieres, but hey, man, that was really hard to catch. I gotta admit, time zones are a problem. But here we go. No uppercuts are a problem for Bonchan. There's that tiger knee, safer at further distances.
Huh. He went for a V skill? I'm not even sure what that was all about right there. The fireball was already coming at him.
And such extensive normals. That's that medium kick, true Muay Thai style. Right to the side of the ribcage of Akuma. And again, XSK Samurai, he's really trying to bully himself more and more towards Bonchan. He's taking a ton of damage on the way over.
Yeah, but here's the interesting thing, though. If you don't know, he thought he was going to get the punish. He thought he was going to get the punish, but the recovery on High Tiger is ridiculous.
It's 13 frames, James. It's second to Guile's Sonic Boom.
Oh my God.
It is a very fast, only the High Tiger shot, right?
Right.
So it's 2 frames slower on recovery against Guile's Sonic Boom. So it is a very, very fast recovering projectile.
But here's the interesting thing. Oh, nice Kara Tiger uppercut to stop the jump in from a little further range. But what I keep trying to say is that XSK Samurai has actually won.
The roundhouse into the uppercut.
You know what? I give up. I give up. It's not going to happen. Let's go. Nice anti-air from XSK Samurai.
Oh, and the crush counter caught by
goes for the
safe.
Samurai. Yeah, goes for the safe jump setup at that point. Oh no, he missed it. He missed it.
Oh, unblockable.
Yeah, but you know, again, just like Abigail, if you accept it, you get much less damage. If you just accept your fate.
Just take it, man. Just take it and go.
Oh man, when you block a low tiger shot, it's so hard. Oh yep, he's gonna be able to combo off of this. So here we go. XSK Samurai now with an opportunity. He's got a lot of meter. One hit in a critical arc could do it, and he will spend it because he needs to win this round to stay in this game. Oh, he could have
He could have done a lot of things, James. He could have done a Kara EX Tiger uppercut. He wasn't ready.
Oh, but the kicks to the face. Okay. All right, so what I'm trying to say is that XSK Samurai, when Sagat dropped, he won a Wednesday night fights in Northern California with Sagat. He was actually playing him a little bit, so he has experience with using the character. So he has knowledge on the character, but right now, Bonchan, he's just at another level with this guy. I mean, is there any question that he's the best Sagat right now on the planet in Street Fighter V?
I mean, if he wins this premiere, he will establish himself as the rightful king in his throne. But we'll see. Again, he has to get through Samurai first.
These button choices from Bonchan, so good.
Oh my goodness. This is an expert in fireball expertise. I just definitely said expert twice. I can't help it, man. Seeing him play Sagat keeps me at a loss for words. Crush counter, here we go.
CBS 2 style right there. That crowd fierce.
Wait a minute.
Man.
That jumping roundhouse was nasty.
And that did a lot of damage. He had activated the Angry Scar. There it is again. The Angry Scar is active against next uppercut's going to do a lot of damage. And has extra juggle capabilities.
Uppercut!
Yeah, you aren't getting over that.
His spacing is immaculate when it comes to the fireball game. He knows every angle. And again, having a high and low tiger shot, he can really dictate the pace from a mid-range. Yikes.
Oh, the EX versus EX. Oh, he's going to be able to combo, yeah. That thing causes hit stun 4 days, for months, for centuries.
Uppercut.
He's going to get the uppercut, yes.
And that's the option select for XSK Samurai, for multi-characters, right? When they have the throw, and if they don't go through the animation, they have an option to cover those jumps. And XSK Samurai executed that very well.
It's one of the easiest anti-airs to execute because you're just ready for it. You're mentally already prepared that if you go for the throw, they might neutral jump.
Uppercut!
Oh,
that's extra damage and more pushback off that Angry Scar touch first. That
power he could have uppercutted that. And he's just going to uppercut again right there.
Different properties, man.
Angry Scar doesn't give him any true invincibility on that, but still.
Wait a minute. Okay. Got the low
Not
hit.
a counter hit, yeah, so he goes for the throw instead. And you know, that awkward throw distance that Sagat puts himself after that forward throw.
Still stayed on the same side, still caught the crouch counter hit there.
Ooh, trying to fake the tiger shot. You see they're pumping, trying to bait XSK Samurai into a jump. XSK Samurai now trying to find his way in, but you see how much room Bonchan has built away from the corner just by inching himself? Yeah, just little by little by little, and it could make all the difference right now. But XSK Samurai with a lot of meter, he just needs to hit one time. He could super right through a tiger shot, so you have to be really careful right now.
Yeah,
definitely.
They're both pumping away. They're trying to buffer
Yeah.
something. Somebody's got to make a move. It's 20 seconds left. Samurai with the life deficit right now. It's
And
gonna
now
be a dangerous
Bonchan with the
spot.
critical art, so he could critical.
Oh
he doesn't
my
need the critical art,
gosh!
dude. He just says, I need 1 bar, and 1 bar only, right through the fireball, taking that round.
I am so sorry, James, for punching your arm. Again,
Okay.
I couldn't
It's
help it.
okay.
That was amazing. Punched right through the fireball, and again another uppercut that might have faced Samurai a little bit more antsy on the offensive approach.
Oh, and he got him out of
boy.
the normal. Yeah, the delay on the normal attack.
Angry Scar, touch up real quick.
Oh, not a cross cut, just a jab out of the air.
Tiger knees through, gets the trade off, but
He's
here
gonna be
comes
able to-
Samurai.
Oh,
No,
he
huge
missed
drop.
it. Oh boy.
And again, pumping away. Bonchan with a huge life lead. Get off the V reversal.
Beautiful stuff. That V reversal just putting XSK Samurai back.
Yikes!
Oh wow, just clipped him. Got the counter hit.
Oh man.
Now Bonchan. Oh, he tried to walk up and get the throw. It's not quite range. XSK Samurai decided to walk backwards. Watch out for parry.
He's just walking up, catches him with a medium kick right at the tip. Bonchan just taking the sip.
He's just like, that worked. Okay, cool.
We'll take those. We will definitely take those. And I mean, it was not too big of a risk. I mean, he wanted to poke out those normals. He had a huge life lead. He just wanted XSK Samurai to run into it.
And don't forget, I just had mentioned Storm Kubo coming in here on winner side, losing 2 straight. If XSK Samurai can't find a way out of this right now, he's going to suffer the exact same fate, starting top 8 on winner side.
That's correct. And again, if by any chance XSK Samurai wins this premiere, he's going to be shooting up far up the bracket because currently, or excuse me, the Capcom Pro Tour standings, because he currently has 31 points in 140th place right now. But again,
wow,
if he gets that 700 points from a victory here at Southern California Regionals, he's going to skyrocket up the ranks.
And again, you know, don't let the XSK fool you. He is unsponsored right now. He is a player that is definitely available to be picked up. One of the reasons why he has such little points probably just comes from the fact that he hasn't been able to travel as much. But obviously, you can see the level that he's at, making top 8 here at this event, where a Kazunoko, or a Fudo, or a Tokido all failed to get into the semifinals.
Oh, uppercut inbound. Bonchan's so patient and ready for those jumps.
Tiger shots. Oh, I love it. You thought we were watching Street Fighter 5. We're watching some Super Turbo here. We got some Osagat in the house.
Oh boy, don't even talk about that here. Please don't. I felt some of the old guys shudder back there. He's like, what? He's back? He sure is in full form. Bonchan making it look like so. There's the activation from XSK Samurai. Needs to find the opening. Bonchan has just been dictating the entire set thus far.
And like I said, if you get someone to block that low Tiger shot, it's so safe to throw another Tiger shot because of the block stun that the opponent is stuck in. Oh, this is a huge opportunity for him, but gets out of the corner just by holding up forward. Okay, cross cut.
Cross cut. There it is. XSK Samurai trying to get
the
some
backdash.
activate. Oh my gosh!
But he still teched it! He still recovered from his first whip throw to tech it. He went in for the throw, but Bonchan crouched and avoided the demon flip throw. XSK Samurai put it all on the line with that demon flip.
I still can't believe his walk speed is fast enough to go in and out of that range. Very deceptive walk speed there.
Oh, look at that. He has thrown after the towards medium kick so many times. And you are going to get, Angry Scar damage.
Oh my gosh! Perfect KO!
No meter needed thanks to the Angry Scar. Bonchan with the king is going to advance forward on the loser side, and he is going to be going up against Chris Tatarian next.
I'm glad to see him use Sagat more and more at the premieres he goes to, and you know what? It's just so satisfying to watch. I'm glad the king is back.
Yeah, the king is back. He's looking great, and you can watch this right now on the replays.
And you saw just the kind of space he had in XSK Samurai with that option select, still keeping it, yes sir, the Tiger Woods fist pump, the classics.
Yeah, but unfortunately for him, it wasn't quite enough because Bonchan.
So good.
We need to see it again.
Yeah,
We
so
have
great.
to see it again.
Oh, but that was so nice. that EX uppercut being projectile invulnerable.
This was that closeout here.
Look at that. How is he that fast? And he still managed to tech it? That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh man, great stuff there. But Bone Chan is going to advance forward with that Sagat, going 3-0 against XSK Samurai. Great job to XSK Samurai, however. Yeah, it's a tough one. But a very strong player, obviously, making top 8 on winner's side. So he is one, obviously, to keep an eye. He's been one to keep an eye on for a long time
For
now.
a while, man. He's been tearing up a storm, at least in the online realm, and then doing great work for his local scene, not only winning within the top 3, but also really taking the time out to power up his community.
Yeah, and doing a lot for Central California at first. Now, he lives in NorCal now, but he originally was in Central California.
Which is the halfway point of California, which is, 50% off. Alongside Street Fighter V, 50% off right now, limited time only on PlayStation 4.
And of course, in black or white, you can grab the Bred to Fight shirt here, representing the homage to Street Fighter Alpha 2, the classic artwork. You can visit rzr.to/SFV apparel to pick one of those up, just like you could sit yourself down in a nice Vertigear chair if you go grab one of those right now this weekend. SCR18, the promo code. Use that at Vertigear's site right now this weekend. And this weekend only.
As well as this arcade one-up exclusive cabinet with that classic Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition alongside the other versions of Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo and the new challengers in general. Arcade1up.com is where you need to go to pre-order one of those bad boys for your gaming pleasure.
Exactly. And to enhance your gaming pleasure, make sure you pick up the Street Fighter V right now. You can see 40% on if you just want Season 1 and 2. But why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just get the Deluxe Edition? Why wouldn't you just get the Deluxe Edition 40% off with all of Season 1, 2, and 3, including the King Sagat, who we just saw being used by Bone Chan.
And speaking of Bone Chan, he's going to be going up against Chris Tatarian over in the losers semifinals. But first, we're going back into winners finals. We see there Kwanba x Doyuti, Xiaohai versus FAV, Sako Noko. You can expect Kami versus Minat.
Friendly handshake there, and there are some happy people back there. Not sure what's happening, but Xiaohai, of course.
There's other things going on in Southern California region, by the way. A lot of happy cheering in the backside.
I mean, look, why wouldn't you be happy to have this matchup here, Xiaohai versus Sako? This is high pedigree right here. Xiaohai, I mean, like I said, Sako had just won a premiere. Xiaohai, second place at CEO. He wants those points. He needs those points. If he can get into grand finals and put himself in that position to get those 700 points that he desperately needs to guarantee his spot in the Capcom Cup later this year.
Yeah, and if he does happen to win this premiere, it'll catapult him up really, really high in the rankings. I think within top 10, I believe, in the placings currently for the Capcom Cup. But here we go. Xiaohai, Sakonoko, right off the bat, just nailing him with that jump roundhouse. The orb just clipping Kami right in the face.
This is a dangerous matchup because we've already seen that.
Oh my!
Man, it's just so active. There's just so many active frames until it gets back into her hand.
He got clipped on the way over. Xiaohai tried to V-skill through whatever Sako had to present, but still, that recall.
The tricky thing about this matchup is no life lead is safe. So right now, things are looking great for Sako, but it could just all go south so fast because once Kami gets in, the mix-ups are crazy. That's why Sako in the mid-screen is just going to take the throw, but here we go. All the way into the corner now. Oh boy, you just got hit. And guess what? You are going to be part of a high fight clip right now. And
it almost became one, James. You were not kidding. It was pretty close. Xiaohai narrowly escapes.
Oh, I like it. The raw drill.
Oh, he tried.
You see the neutral jump. You see the neutral jump and you think, okay, I'm going to walk under an uppercut or I'm going to walk under an anti-air. But he had already let go of the orb before the neutral jump and you just walk into it. You don't see it because it scrolls partially off the screen on the jump. That's so dirty from Sako. That is definitely a new technique that he has been using recently.
I think it's pretty difficult to see if you negative edge it as well. You don't see any animation coming from Minat's side. And Xiaohai off to a great start so far. Having that life lead, hooligan in with the dive kick extension.
Makes it a little bit more frame advantage on block, yes. But now here we go, mix up, and Sako has been using the threat of the orbs to get walk-up throws so much more. He was doing that a lot at Taiwan fighting majors, and he's doing it even now here this weekend as well. And look at these raw drills.
That was a great response there. Just Wild Child Xiaohai using that spiral arrow to catch Sakonoko off guard, but didn't get much out of it. Still back in this neutral game that Sako command very well with Manat.
And that crush counter anti-air roundhouse right there from Sako, bigger than you think, because if he can try to see, oh, never mind,
Wow.
he's just gonna die. He's just gonna die because Xiaohai's gonna spend all the meter. Because had he not gone for the critical art right there, and he had just gone for an uppercut, for example, Sako would have built up another V trigger, and that was also able because he got that crush counter roundhouse as the anti-air.
Out the gate, getting that counter hit to crouch strong combo from Xiaohai, excuse me.
Okay, gets a forward throw here. Like I said, Sako really trying to put that throw game in there. So that's why it's interesting, because he plays a much closer range Manat game than most other Manat players.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to even get in that position to begin with. Xiaohai has had a little bit of a hard time trying to close the gap against Manat, but when he does, Sakonoko is still more than capable to fight close quarters. That's pretty frustrating.
Oh,
And he caught him
on the
yeah,
backdash.
the orb explosion caught the backdash all the way out.
Oh boy, but look at this damage right now. Oh, actually, no, he's going to save the second half.
Activation time, Wisdom of Thoth. The 6 orbs just
Oh, and I
coming through.
love the forward dash, double dash throws.
It's so hard to tell where the orbs are with the lighting, but here comes the
God,
connection.
he's still going to keep this going.
That's it.
Man.
And Sakonoko clipping the legs, extending the combo, securing that first game.
You can see from most Manat players, once their initial mix-up with the orbs has been blocked, they just kind of toss away the rest of the orbs. They're not sure what to do with it. But Sako, no matter what combination of orbs he has left, he has another mix-up all set for you.
Every time.
It is amazing. I mean, right now, if we extracted orb information from his brain right now, it would probably take like 7 years to get all that information out of there.
That's I don't have enough terabytes in my brain capacity to remember all that, Jane, honestly. There's so many routes that Sako could create, even off the fly.
Oh, but look at this. This is when it's, oh wow.
Oh my
Remember,
gosh.
the orb stays active even on block, and it goes to the side switch. And guess what? More orbs.
Oh!
See the dirty mix-ups right there.
Found an opening. Xiaohai might have been just trying to find the
mashing
opening.
it out,
Yeah,
yeah.
mashing it out, getting the EX uppercut. I didn't want to say mashing, to be honest, but hey, you know what?
Hey, look,
You have to sometimes.
look.
I gotta give him respect, but
The word mashing should not have that much of a negative content, because there are definitely times where you need to mash. That is a definite thing that is useful to even at high level plays.
a nice check there again. Sakonoko, really such a threat from this far away. Could be a real big problem for Cammy.
Oh, that orb is still just chilling there.
Oh,
he
big
went-
time.
We've seen that a couple of times already. Just the raw drills. He's just trying to get in there.
And that was a very high up dive kick. Even with spending that meter, Sakonoko was still able to challenge it.
You see the spacing from Xiaohai right outside that standing heavy punch range. Oh, man. And Sakonoko walking forward to make sure that he gets the full combo off of that. And then just the raw throw. Like I said, such a powerful tool.
Oh, that's going to be it. Sakonoko and building that meter zone with the back throw, tying up game number 2.
Bad confirm from Xiaohai. That's very rare. That is a player right there with great reactions and typically great confirms. But
Oh, and he missed it again. Instead, he actually got the hit, didn't believe in it.
well, he's going to get the throw here. And, you know,
Oh, boy, that
see,
fierce.
that's what I'm talking about right there. Those confirms. Oh, too far that time. Activates the orb. Oh, yeah, he is going to get the counter there on activation. Still orbs are present. Oh, we caught her out of the backdash because it counted as airborne. Because those the light punch ones don't connect on grounded opponents, but the backdash.
This
Oh
is so
my God,
dangerous.
Xiaohai is so scared right now. One hit in the critical art could end this round right now.
Also, another touch can build up that V-trigger for Xiaohai. So even if he takes damage, so long as it doesn't kill, he has a big shot.
That's why Sako wants to kill with the critical art right now. He doesn't even want to give Xiaohai that opportunity to... Oh, well, no, never mind. There it is.
There
and
it
he's
is.
going to get the hit, and just like that... Oh,
It wasn't going to kill with the uppercut. He wants to ensure this kill. Xiaohai backs away safely. Does have V-trigger on deck still.
Watch out for the jump. If he jumps dive kicks, he could get supered. That is something that Sako's definitely looking for. You can see him pumping with Manat. Oh, walked in. That was Justin-like right there with that standing heavy punch.
Couple more seconds left with that V-trigger. Very antsy.
Oh, forward throw. Oh, we went for the slide.
And he still gets the throw. Sakonoko so brave.
That is, like I said, such a new powerful weapon that Sako has added to the Manat arsenal. You're so scared of those orbs. You're so scared of just the lack of hurt boxes on those punch attacks right there that a lot of times people freeze up, and it just gives Sakonoko the chance to walk up and get the throw.
And it was so scary. He was also in chip territory. You saw that critical art locked and loaded for Sakonoko. And you, again, remember, Xiaohai was just coming down from that V-trigger.
Oh, drilled under the jump. So now Sako up 2-0 versus Xiaohai.
We've seen these kind of starts before. The comeback can happen. It is possible. Xiaohai now trying to force Sakonoko to the corner here. Does get that straight hit. Converts it very well off that crouch strong.
Forward throw into the corner. Tried to fake another one. Here we go. Gets the free jump in right there.
Oh, no, he went all the way through it. Didn't even bother stopping. But now
Sako missed his combo.
Oh, but he still managed to catch Sako on the recall of that orb. Fierce to the face. Xiaohai getting first round of game 3. And that mummy kill, first blood for Sakonoko.
And now look at this just neutral game right now. Xiaohai trying not to be overly aggressive, and one time he tries to get in there and Sako gets the proper punish.
Yeah, and it's just so ambiguous as to when Xiaohai is going to jump in at you. Sakonoko hasn't had a solid read on the anti-air department.
Right. And Sako was okay eating that uppercut because he's out of the corner now. And he's got that his own V-trigger all ready to go. It's too far for him to combo off of it, so he's going to go for a raw mix-up. So there we go. Sends out a couple of the orbs. Still has 3 of them in play, and that's why Xiaohai says, you know what? I just don't even want to deal with this. I'm out of here. I'm fine staying over here.
And he was just maneuvering past each and every one of those orbs, nullifying the threat of that V-trigger while he still retains his V-trigger as well. Any solid hit can probably get him a critical art, and he's going to get it.
Yes, there it is. Just the raw critical art anti-air. It's not going to be enough to kill, but he gets the pressure, the back throw. Still not enough to kill, and guess what? Sakonoko has it enough for another trigger, but he doesn't get a chance to activate it. Sakonoko is going to go down, and Xiaohai is on the board.
Nice and easy, nice and easy. Stand short, going for the fake out, clipping him with the low forward afterwards. Really solid stuff.
Nothing easy about this for either player right now.
Oh, stand fierce to start things off. Sakonoko really, I don't know if he's reluctant to press it because, again, Xiaohai's jump-ins have been so sporadic. It's so...
Yeah, well, see, there you
hard
go.
to tell.
But like I said, that's also not as much a part of Sako's game as it is, such as like Justin Wong, who's just hitting buttons constantly.
Wow. Personally, I feel like it's very hard to tell what's coming up next. But there's nothing coming out from Sakonoko.
Accidentally dashed. That's so nice. Gets the crouching heavy punch.
Oh, he tried to throw bait right there with that roundhouse. Could have crush countered if Sakonoko committed to a late tech.
Or even a backdash. Nice. Not going to spend any meter for the EX uppercut. He wants to stay in close range. Didn't have the anti-air orb properly timed, but gets the forward throw again. This time he does have the anti-air orb, but they didn't juggle. And see, the threat of the orbs is just so strong. And Sako uses that for extra bravery right there, just to walk in and get that throw. Sakonoko is at match point to get into grand finals over Xiaohai.
And look at how much room Sakonoko has already pushed away from Xiaohai. Again, just trying to fight his way back. So that he's not cornered, but here comes Xiaohai. That jump in just so ambiguous, and it's a change up too. There's the dive kick. Mixing it up between fierce and jump dive kicks has just been such a problem for Sakonoko.
Yep, there he's in again, but you know, not at the level that Xiaohai felt confident was plus on block.
Oh gosh, fierce connects.
But no V-trigger to activate, and Sako's out of the corner.
Wait a minute.
Yep, and now guess what? You have to deal with mix-ups all day. Yep, okay, out of there. But there's still a lot more orbs. Oh my gosh!
Mix-up. Launching the orb, jumping right in time to keep it ambiguous. I don't even know what side to block on that. Nice check. Yes.
Like,
on
where
the
are you
hooligan.
going?
No. Don't do that.
Where are you going? These hooligan rolls. Again, a great trade on that crouching heavy punch. You just don't want the opponent to get in, and Sako has the life lead. Oh, he got in over the standing heavy punch. Crucial moment here. This is such... Oh, actually,
A
he
nail
just
biter,
backs
man.
out.
He's got V-Trigger on deck. Shao Hai can still make it happen. Slight life deficit, man, letting it rip.
A risk, but he's going to do it. And now both of them with their triggers activated. Both of them so dangerous.
Oh my God, it traded. James is so close.
Oh, he faked the throw that time. He jumped over and launched the ground one. Hiding the orb release in the forward dash. Looked like he was going for yet another throw. As I said, that was such a crucial tool for him. And this time he fakes it, jumps over, the orb connects, and thanks to him being in the corner, perfect range to land the cross up and finish the job. Sako Noko is in grand finals. And he will be, oh man, yeah,
That last trade, take a look again.
Right.
He's gonna walk up to you, think you're gonna throw, but the orb comes in, catches the ankles, and you just have some ankle insurance. And look at Shao Hai acknowledging Sako Noko for his great play. And you know, every time I see Shao Hai's expressions, it breaks my heart.
Oh yeah, and even like I said, even had that orb not killed, but would have been able to land the cross up at that point and keep the combo going. That is the mix-up that Sako Noko utilizes right there.
Right. And that being said, Sako Noko putting Shao Hai into the losers finals, where he awaits the fate between Chris T and Bon Chan, who is using Sagat, currently available in the Season 3 Character Pass for Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, alongside the other 5 DLC characters. You have Sakura, Blanca, Falk, Cody, and G.
Yeah, didn't have to wait till November to get the final characters, and you don't have to wait any time at all to get all of these costumes right here. 70% off right now. Pick them up. Character Pass 1 and 2 up to 50% off, as well as the first season of the Capcom Pro Tour DLC on sale so that you can support. And of course, the Season 3 package is also available right now. You can see right there, $19.99. CPT 2018 Premier Pass gets you a bunch of titles, the stage, the 3 costumes, and also adds some support and proceeds towards the Capcom Cup prize.
And what better way to play Street Fighter V than on the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour, the Razer Panthera. Use that code SCR2018 and visit the store rzr.to/SCR2018, as well as picking yourself up a Victrix Pro AF with a nice cooling mechanism and a lot of audio enhancements towards, you know, the little controller they have towards the end of it. It's pretty neat, actually. I got to try it out today.
Oh, nice.
And you can do it for yourself. Pre-order one of these bad boys. And that being said, we do have our 4 remaining players. Excuse me, 4 remaining players. I'm just so giddy. I really want to crown the champion for Southern California Regionals. I just can't wait. But in the meantime,
to this next matchup that's coming up is going to be Chris T versus Bon Chan, and you do not want to miss that. That's going to be a crazy match. We're going to be playing that right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Chris T versus Bon Chan after this.
Chemical catalyst rattling, ever hazardous, subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy, develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these 2 fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, then I'm the one who gets the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good, feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me.
Don't underestimate me.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth.
There you challenge the king.
It is legal now to have one coach on stage with you. Someone else actually just tried to jump up and give coaching advice to 801 Strider, and he was shoot off the stage.
No way, sir. One coach per player. That's the rules. I'm surprised that LPN doesn't have a coach, actually. I know that a lot of NorCal guys would love to help him out. Okay, double stinger.
Buddha Man is part of the Pandora House
Yes,
team, right?
that's correct. Yeah. Great Honda player. Nice backdash there. And Strategy's starting to build momentum, which is what he wants. Keep it cornered. Ultra. Not going to work.
Oh,
Pay the price, sir.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
That might have been an intentional reset because he did neutral jump into, it looked like into low fierce into spin kick. And, or low fierce into, what did he do? He did something that wouldn't
He did something
have
really
yeah.
particular. I think that he was counting stun at
Right,
that point. It was like, okay,
exactly,
if I go for the
exactly,
reset, I have a better chance.
I can't believe it!
Nice.
Okay, set up.
Gets out of there, but chase down. You really have no mobility after you get that wall. Oh, 2 stuns in a row.
Body.
All right, so 801 Strider taking game 2 right back in dominating fashion, sending a message to LPN.
Yeah, but the difference there was that this match, LPN didn't really get to play. It's not like he went for jump fears and Gustavo reacted a different way than he did the previous game. He really just got knocked down and got mauled. So I wonder if LPN can stay on his feet and do more weight than the first game, how well it will work.
Once again, shout out tuning in to Southern California Regionals, part of the Capcom Pro Tour, a premier event. Winner of this event qualifies automatically, still gets the points, but also qualifies.
Yeah, of course. So, and there's $15,000 in bonuses at this event, as if, you know, the Pro Tour itself wasn't enough motivation.
That's a nice little bonus, nice little
you
chunk
get
of change that you can
serious
get.
cash, let me tell you. Socal Regionals.
The fight has finally begun. Which one of these two will attack? These fighters will win each The first hit has been recorded.
Kind of trying to chase. Oh wow! He just got hit. He just kept going with them. Yeah. And now LPN on a half-life lead just gets out of there. Interesting.
Traded with, was that
EX Falling Sky, it looked like, yeah.
I've never seen that trade before. That's so weird. Okay.
Several frame traps in a row. Doesn't finish the change of direction to keep him in the corner.
Focus. Okay. Back to the corner.
Oh, no Ultra. He's saving
No, he saved
it.
it. He saved it.
I feel like the Ultra would have killed in that situation.
Maybe. I think his thinking was, right, by doing the Ultra, he would generate a lot of meter for LPN in round number 2. Versus by not doing it, he's really restricted LPN on resources. He's got a full super ready to go. LPN's got nothing.
It looked like LPN just used EX just to roll in the corner for no reason.
He just wanted to get away for a while. Did not work. Stinger. Took him out of the corner with that one.
Yeah, I went for the finish on that. Oh, wow.
-5 on the EX overhead, I'm pretty sure. Looks like Strider reacted a bit late.
Oh, he's in there now, trying to apply that pressure. Keep him in the corner.
He's been stopping those rolls with the Crouch Fierce, but he has not gotten the second hit, which is what gets you the launch. That's going to hit.
Wow! LPN just reacting to wheel kick with Ultra 2.
Jump strong. He did that because he wanted him to wake up EXCOD. He wanted to break the focus. Nice roundhouse. Use that range, sir. Nice, again. You should stand fierce. Like right there, smack him with the stick.
Just dodging these knives one by one. Trying to figure out a way to get in. Only 10 seconds left. You got a long way to go. You better start thinking of something, 801 Strider. 5 seconds.
Oh, nice.
No, okay.
Not going to happen. Okay. So we're going to last round, winner's side, Strider versus LPN. This is to make it into the semifinals. Very critical round. This again, stabbed his leg. Okay.
Oh, wow, look how fast he recovers off of that. Able to get the throw still. Oh, okay, Falling Sky out of the air. Got him locked in the corner.
He's beating all of Rolento's escape options. The stun is building. The stun is still building.
Oh,
Finally
he went
got
for
away.
the command throw, yeah, and that's going to give LPN
Oh, he tried to stop. Wow, that was so fortunate. That was very fortunate. LPN still in the game because of that. EX Stinger, not going to work. Combo City.
No. Gives him the ability to land that step kick combo.
Wait, what? What? Is he dead?
Wakes up
my God. Are you serious? He's dead. Wow.
Wake up with standing roundhouse. Get the counter hit. Confirm into Ultra 2.
Is that real?
LPN.
Is someone in the crowd is yelling, are you serious? Is that real life?
So watch me break out of this cage. I fight now. I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now. I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Woo!
You are watching the Capcom Pro Tour, brought to you by Razer Panthera, the official arcade stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. Vertigear, the official gaming chair for the Capcom Pro Tour. Victrix, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And Arcade 1-Up is the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour. All right, welcome back everybody to Southern California Regionals.
That was a huge change-up, James. I thought I lost you for a second.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's amazing.
Pre-recorded.
He's getting better and better at this every time, honestly.
But you know, look, you know what? All these matches, they're getting better and better
Absolutely.
as we're going. And it is, we are just down to 4 players left now. We are down to 4 players left. 4 are gone. You know, unfortunately, players are going to disappear one by one, but we have some crazy matches coming for you right now, and we're going to start with this losers side matchup. It is going to be Christatarian versus Bonchan.
Right.
Bonchan, who just defeated XSK Samurai with Sagat, and Christatarian, who beat Storm Kubo with Ken.
Right, and again, it's just been such an epic matchup for the top 8 throughout this entire day, really. The stories couldn't have been better told. Honestly, when you saw who was lined up for who in the beginning of this whole fiasco, you can take a look at it yourself. But again, when we go down to it, what we're looking at right now, Sakonoko is in a great position for himself as he is on Grand Finals, just awaiting the fate between the rest of the fighters down below.
Now, here's the interesting question for you. If you're going to pick Sagat, the king, against the best Shoto in the game, Akuma, wouldn't you pick Sagat against Ken?
You know, okay, so all jokes aside, I would say yes to kind of exercise.
A joke. This is not a joke. I'm serious here.
I want to exercise my Sagat muscle, okay? I get it. Bonchan should be, getting this Sagat sharper and sharper for the Capcom Cup, right? Oh, and you heard it. You heard the announcer, and you saw Christatarian shaking his head.
Well, nodding his head, actually. He was.
That's right, nodding his head in excitement. Sheer approval. But again, I do like the choice of Sagat being able to be a mid-range threat against Ken.
Oh, and he's going to go with the original outfit here, huh? Not going to go with the classic old Alpha-style Ken in Hyper Fighting colors. Nope, it is going to be classic red Ken against the King Red Sagat as well. Going with V-Trigger 1 versus Bonchan's V-Trigger 2.
Right. And back in previous iterations of Street Fighter, Ken, his fireball wasn't all too great, but he was still... Oh, okay, what are you listening to? You all right? You all right over there? Okay, so anyways, I think you were listening to something. But anyways, as I was saying, Bonchan and Sagat, the fireball game is just super strong. And Christatarian's going to have to find and navigate himself around these fireballs. He might have done so successfully right now, but Bonchan is a very crafty individual.
Ow. Crush counter. Oh, wow. I think Bonchan could have uppercut there. Maybe was just a little worried. He didn't want to go for it quite there. Beautiful range on those tiger knees.
Oh, I flinched for a second. I thought that crush counter was incoming. Bonchan might have pressed the button, but he blocked just in time.
Ooh, and the great jump timing. Yeah, that's what it's going to take to get past that C. And he baits out the EX uppercut as well. Activates the V-trigger. Look at this damage. No meter spent right there on that last uppercut. Goes in there with a crouching light kick, building some extra meter, gets the back throw, maximizing every second possible at the end of that round.
Very solid statement from Christatarian, getting a solid read over Bonchan. What he wanted to do for his defensive options. Now Bonchan, again, trying to resort to the fireball war after closing that gap. Oh, Christatarian doing a great job keeping up, but again, getting uppercut.
Yeah, and taking the time to build that angry scar after he gets the uppercut, not trying to get in there and continue pressure, not really in range for it. So might as well build up that angry scar instead. And
Tiger uppercut.
Get the extra damage on those uppercuts for it.
Angry Scar charge up, not in time. Christatarian punishes with the target combo. Deep cross up on a tall character like Sagat. Get this corner carry and the damage.
Oh, and the overhead as well into the 3-frame light uppercut. And now he's going to be able to get some good damage here. Can he finish this off with the meter? It's
not enough.
Oh my god. Bonchan sitting there with V-Trigger 2 and Critical Art. It's all there. We've seen
activation. He could get the Critical Art. He does so.
Tiger. Uppercut.
Oh my gosh. When they added that kind of Muay Thai movement to Sagat, I lost my mind. I lost my mind. That Critical Art is beautiful.
It's great. I love it. I love it. And I'm also, honestly, really glad they kind of made him back into the lanky Sagat from Street Fighter 2 days.
Oh, in terms of the animation of his normals?
Yeah, just the way he looks. He's not that alpha thick build, what I mean? I like the thin, lanky Sagat here. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Sagat.
Oh, yes. Except with a lot less hair. Christatarian now stuck into the corner. Bonchan doing a great job. And right as soon as I say that, Christatarian finds the opening, jumps over the high tiger shot. Bonchan trying to reclaim that space. That EX uppercut through the fireball. Pinpoint precision.
Man. We are seeing some high-level plays here and great reads from both players. Oh, I think he could have Kara uppercutted right there.
You are absolutely correct, James. Meeting him air-to-air is Christitarian. Got checked from the normal into the V-skill run. Angry Scar touch up real quick.
Trying to use that EX Fireball maybe to get a knockdown. Oh,
yikes!
That's going to do it right there, and he's going to activate, get the uppercut. Christitarian taking game number 1. Very interesting here because, like I said, I feel like Ken would be a good character to use Sagat on because he doesn't really have any great anti-fireball moves himself. But didn't seem to work out very well. Let's see if I was about to say if Nash is going to get brought out, but nope, he is going to stick with Sagat.
Oh, wow, what a conversion.
Nice.
Yeah, off of the counter hit, stand jab, able to get the crouch or stand strong, crouch strong. Very, very smart and quick decision making by Bonchan. Christitarian unfazed.
Christitarian going for crush counter, gets the crush counter. Look at this pressure.
Oh boy. Okay, nothing to fear there. Off that rift roundhouse from Bonchan. Christitarian still reclaiming that momentum. Back into the corner.
He tried to uppercut, it was too late.
Ooh,
and he just runs in there, gets the stun, and here we go. 3 rounds in a row right now for Christitarian, and he is just going in. He is mauling Bonchan right now Ken.
It looked like he was creating his own scrambles to kind of throw off Bonchan. It wasn't like a hit confirmed into some special move. It was just hit after hit after hit, counter hits everywhere, and Christitarian again on the offensive. Keep it going.
Again, running there, gets the counter hit, light punch, close to stun, and that's great because one hit stun means the stun combo is going to do a ton of damage. Look at this.
But Bonchan is still living with full resources. Any opening could happen. He got caught with that throw bait.
Not dead yet.
Ooh,
not
no
dead
activation.
yet. Oh, no activation. Gets the 4th. Oh,
there it is. Tiger Assault on the way over.
Gets an uppercut. Has 1 more usage, but gets the 4th throw close to stun.
EX uppercut.
Out the uppercut, and like that, Bonchan with the comeback.
And no meter needed. Yeah. Very, very slick play from Bonchan. Thrive to survive. All the way from that corner, only had to use that V-trigger. Which is really ridiculous to say, to be honest with you.
Oh man, look at that jump prediction right now. Bonchan, I'm sorry. Ridiculous.
Ooh, yeah, there's the uppercut. Long distance, Christitarian sniped out that air approach. Great reset, even better block, crush counter.
And even walked under to try to get him to the corner as close as possible. The overhead.
Stun
that's
is
combo,
a factor.
and there it is. Okay. So I think that was like 2 moves. So this will do decent. Oh,
no way!
Oh, you are a genius, Chris T. He knew that combo wasn't going to kill. So instead goes for the back throw reset. That was definitely very slick.
And that's a huge signal being sent to Bonchan. Being able to keep him still and not tech that throw is critical.
And he's not changing characters. I was about to say, Sagat is a great character to be a part of a set of Nash and Karen. But I don't feel like Sagat was working out for him here, so I thought that this warranted a character change, but he is sticking with the king here. He believes in the king.
And the way Chris T is playing, it's out of his mind right now. It's just throwing Bonchan off just a little bit. You saw earlier a sweep into the V-skill run. He did nothing about that. He's relying right now on the fireball game to do the work for him and keep Chris T out as much as possible, and it's working just fine. Right. Past 50% already on the life deficit for Christitarian. Bonchan is just waiting so patiently.
Oh boy, but he just missed the jump heavy punch. That was really unfortunate. But Chris right now, I have seen flashes of brilliance from him, and I think that the win over Momochi earlier really powered him up. But look at this, Bonchan. Oh boy. Now a jump in, damage all the way into the corner after the double dash, and this could go south so fast for Bonchan. Trying to play defense. Sagat, not a lot of great defensive buttons, not a lot of fast buttons, but you know what? Very fortunate that one of the buttons actually slid him forward that Ken's jump attack missed.
Had it been a cross-up normal, it would have been just fine, but then you saw the jump in fierce, and EX uppercut through that string, not a true block string. And there's the uppercut. Bonchan tried to sneak in a jump of his own. Christitarian not having it.
And here we go. This is a scary defense situation again for Sagat, but again, great.
Oh my goodness, just broad jumping.
And it works. And now, guess what? You have to deal with the pressure, so he wakes up with the back throw. Ooh. Oh, that was punishable, and that is also punishable.
Oh my goodness! Christitarian reacting to the V-skill usage.
Oh, it's not quite dead though. Just a tiny bit of life left. What's the... Oh, just walks up and throws. He knew Bonchan was a little scared. Christitarian at match point. He's trying to get his way into losers finals right now, but he's still going up against Bonchan. This is a world-class player right now.
And it's just been so difficult.
Punish. Look at that.
Goodness.
2 meters though, and not, honestly, not a ton of damage off of that. Oh, but that's good damage.
Oh, Roundhouse clipping the ponytail. Tiger Knee continuing the pressure afterwards, letting it rip, saw the gap, and the side switch as well for Christitarian. Oh, so close. Barely whiffing.
Yeah, and that wasn't an EX fireball. That was a regular fireball, so it was punishable by Bonchan. And Bonchan gets the uppercut and punishes there. Oh
EX
my God,
uppercut.
It clipped. And here's go forward throw. What's the mix-up here? He baits it up, but no, he accidentally backdashed twice. He didn't mean to backdash twice. He wanted to backdash once, but it accidentally buffered in a second one, and it just came out. And he had a huge opportunity right there.
Right. We've seen this before, James. When there is a huge deficit for the other player, as soon as they get another chance at life, it goes the other way. Bonchan, again, surviving the onslaught of Chris T. I hope it doesn't shake him. Bonchan, I really want to see what he's got up his sleeve this time.
Oh, well, that was a punish. He's still, I mean, that is the beauty of Ken's jumping heavy punch, man. That thing hits so far. Okay, not going to miss this crush counter opportunity. Well, he's going to miss that uppercut, so, you know.
It's just fine. It's just fine. Hey, look, Bonchan is still in the corner there. He's fought out of this before. In this situation, very familiar. He does have enough life to get himself another V.
Just another miss.
Okay. Yes, he does have V-trigger available, but one more touch, and he lets it rip. He throws it.
Great patience from Chris T right there. Once again, back at match point, and again, trying to get into losers finals. Bonchan came back from this exact scenario before. Match point for Chris T, then took 2 rounds.
Excellent conversion off that stand roundhouse. Chris T ran right into it, and Bonchan with the right conversion there.
And the EX Tiger Knee gives him some corner carry as well. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a punish, yep. Oh, Chris trying to fake the walk-up throw this time. A nice counter with the stand light kick. Try to get in there, looked like with the Tiger Knee. Oh, man, perfect timing. No, how do you can't confirm that. He just went for it.
It's a very difficult confirm, James, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So much, so many jump-ins from Christitarian has succeeded past those Tiger shots and the bait.
The V reversal, but he drops his combo. He drops his combo again. Another execution error for Chris, costing him an opportunity there.
And you know, if he had that uppercut converted into critical art, it would have spelled a lot of damage for Bonchan. He would have been one sequence away, but here we go. Christitarian still on match point against Bonchan. Trying to get these fireballs to work for him.
Oh, wow. Beautiful cross cut right there. Very last second. And okay, this time Bonchan gets the uppercut. Not going to let Chris get into these free jump-ins.
My goodness. Such high success rate on Chris T's jump-ins.
Oh, no punish on the sweep.
Wait a minute.
He thought he was going to throw a fireball. He was trying to get through that. So now no meters for Christitarian. However, he is about to get the, well, he has the V trigger now, but is he even going to live long enough to use it? I don't know.
Oh, wait, he could get unblocked. Okay, wait a minute. He's got the Tiger shots on deck. He's trying to scare him. He's threatening him. Backing away now. Let the fireballs do the talking. Oh, just backing away so
oh my God, he tried to go so far. He tried to walk so far for that throw. That was a hero throw. Oh, the mix-up, but great block from Bonchan. He was ready for the run. Cancel. Guess what? We're going to the last game.
Quite the fumble there, but Christitarian still has one more game to play versus Red Bull's own Bonchan. You saw a little bit of a relief sip from Bonchan earlier. He's like, well, you know, I'm still in the game. What do you know?
And I feel like that was a couple of crucial drops right there for Christitarian. He should, I mean, I know he in his heart right now is feeling like he should be already in losers finals, but you can't think that way. You can't think about that. You just got to move forward at this point in time.
Right. And I got to say, I really got to commend him for getting that many jumps in on Sagat, one of those characters with the trademark anti-air. And it's just, it hasn't he hasn't had a solid read. Bonchan hasn't had a solid read as to when Chris Tarian wants to take off because his ground game has just been such a threat as well.
Well, Chris is going to switch costumes here. He is going to go to the classic Ken, Hyper Fighting Ken, Alpha Ken style. See if that brings him a little bit more luck.
Ooh. You saw the startup on the Tiger Shot, man. That V-Skill clipped him right on the startup of that. That's not real. Again, normal, blocked normal into the V-Skill run. Can be punished.
Ooh, run into raw throw. And here we go, pressure into the corner. Nice punish, and he's going to be able to combo, yes, into the 3-frame Tatsu.
And a good thing to remember, yes, some of his normals can go over crouching opponents. Chris Tatarian stunning the big guy.
Big damage here. No meter spent. He didn't have any meter at the time. Oh, it's not enough. Sagat with a good amount of health. And that was a counter hit.
That's right.
That's right. I think Bonchan tried something.
It might have been an uppercut.
It's true. It might have been deep enough just to have beat that. Because remember, even the light one only has the upper body invincibility. Chris Tarian again at match point. Bonchan's been here twice already. Bonchan has had to come back with 2 rounds twice already, and he's done it both times. Can he do it a third time? Oh,
he did not have it ready for the jump away. Critical art inbound. Chris Tarian can get a situation here off of this damage. Dash up.
What's the mix up? Nothing. He was delaying. Oh, here we go. Bonchan now with a huge opportunity. Big damage. Juggle. Oh no, he's going for a setup and step. B reversal.
Unblockable.
Yep. And he's going to activate the critical art. He is going to activate in the critical art. Guess what? We are going to go to the last round. Yes. No.
Not quite. James,
that's
hold your horses.
That's because it was the guard break. It was the guard break. So it's not going to do much damage. There's so much scaling on that.
Oh, and he walked up to him. Stand jab, low forward conversion. He eliminates Bonchan.
I am so sorry at home. I was never right on that death critical art, but you know what? Chris T was right on the follow-up. Afterwards, he gets the victory. He is, oh man, he was just one chunk away from having Bonchan challenge him once again. Chris Tarian making a gauntlet through the loser's bracket. He's sitting on the stage, man. That guy is tired. Look at that. Yeah, I forgot. The guard crush reduces the damage severely so much, and then just manages to sneak in there with the light punch counter hit. Confirm.
Take a look at that one more time. Fireball, I'm going to run up to you. Reach his boiling point. Stand jab, poke him in the eye. Needs another eye patch. Check the ankles as well. You're taking the seat. Chris Tarian moving on to losers finals. Again, big round of applause for Red Bull's own Bonchan.
Taking it all the way with the king. I know all the fans in the audience and at home right now so happy to see that.
And at the desk.
and at the desk to see that Sagat play for sure. But Bonchan unfortunately going home in 4th place. Chris Tarian now in losers finals. He is going to be going up against Tremba Douyu Xiaohai.
Wait a minute.
I'm just pronouncing it in Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Chinese.
All right, you got me. You got me. You got me. Threw me off a little bit. Threw me off a little bit. I was like, did I read that correctly? No, he did. All right, okay. Yeah. Well, that being said, this is the losers finals. And again, Chris Tarian on a hot streak against the likes of Xiaohai.
King of the Fist, Beta Fish, the Kid. That is what that means.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you making things up?
No, I'm not making this up.
Is it that late?
No, this is a real thing.
Are you sure?
This is a real thing. This is a real thing.
You know what? I will take your word for it. We are up here for a reason. Anything you say must be true.
No, that is definitely not the case.
Hey, we're having a great time here, man.
I'm the one who's always like, oh, and it's gonna kill, and it doesn't, right? So I mean, look.
It happens, man. It happens to the best of us, James. But hey, it adds more tension. It adds a lot of extra excitement in the air.
Yeah.
But that's the game, man. It's really the game. It's hard to tell sometimes.
All right, and you know what else will give you excitement? By purchasing Street Fighter V for 50% off on PlayStation 4 right now.
As well as IRL DLC costumes. You see that right there. Bred to Fight the 2 designs of the Razer Street Fighter 5T in black and white. Razer RZR.to/SFV apparel. And you can do so in the comfort of your own chair. But luckily, if it's not a vertical chair, you have 10% off all products using SCR 18, available this weekend and this weekend only. As well as this arcade 1-up cabinet. If you want to take a little break from Street Fighter V and go pay homage to the classics, why not do it with this cabinet? Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, as well as Super Turbo and the regular new challengers, Super Street Fighter 2, available right now. Arcade1up.com. Actually, they're taking pre-orders, but available now is the deluxe edition for Street Fighter V Arcade Edition for all 3 seasons, 40% off. But still, if you want to try it out just a little bit, a little cheaper rate, you got Season 1 and 2 available for 40% off on PlayStation 4.
All right, and again, we are now at Losers Finals. This is the final match before we get to Grand Finals. Second to the penultimate match here at Southern California Regionals. It is going to be Shanghai versus Chris Tatarian, who has just been making a tear through the losers bracket, taking out taking out Momochi, then taking out Storm Kubo, then taking out Bonchan, and he is trying to add another player to that list to get to the right to challenge Sako in Grand Finals. But one Shanghai is standing in his way, and this is going to be one of the strongest tests for Chris, because Shanghai, amazing player, super strong player from China, one of the premier camis, at one point in time considered the strongest Street Fighter player during Season 1. There was one point in time where he was just dominating.
Absolutely. And it leaked over into Season 2. He's just had a remarkable career for the first 2 seasons. And, you still see his name time and time again throughout this year's season. He's done remarkably in each and every one of these events. It may not have been a victory, a number 1 victory. I'm sure he has a couple of those in his belt. But at the same time, he's still amongst the greats, at least talked about within the top 8, top 16s at some of these premieres and some of these ranking events. And here we are about to get started. Chris Tatarian and Shanghai.
It almost looks like Shanghai's like, man, good job so far. Because, even as a player, even as a competitor, that these guys appreciate this kind of run. All the players here, and it's one of my favorite things is sometimes when you get to watch the top players enjoying this kind of run from Chris Tatarian, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's usually all business for these competitors, but sometimes you just got to pay respects to some of your competitors and your rivals, man. You see something great, let them know.
Absolutely.
I like the sportsmanship between everybody within the top 8 so far. Everybody's having a great time, and it couldn't be any better here at Southern California Regionals. We've had some of the best action this entire weekend, and we're getting closer and closer to crowning our champion. But first, here's the Losers Finals, 3 out of 5.
How fitting is it that the mini boss, the sub boss right now is going to be Cammy, character that I know
of all characters, right?
Yeah, I know.
What a great mini boss!
I know a lot of people have been talking about this character. Obviously, we've been seeing a lot of her in the semifinals and top 16s and top 8s of late. So many strong Kami players out there right now. A lot of players jumping over. But Shanghai has been a Kami player for a very long time.
Absolutely.
Since the beginning of Street Fighter 4. So he is one of the OGs, one of the original Kami players. He is one of the pioneers of this character.
Right. And he's the lone Kami in this top 8. When you compare it to last year, you had Verloren and NL.
That's
NL
right,
stopping within the top 3. And then Verloren was also in the top 8. So, again, the lone Kami player in top 8, Shanghai, trying to make his premier win.
Yeah, he wants to get his first premier win, but so does Chris Tatarian. Of course, he won Game Over in the Dominican Republic earlier this year. That was the best I had ever seen Chris Tatarian play, and right now this may even rival that performance so far. Gets the back throw against Shanghai and puts him in the corner, but I don't know if Chris is going to get away with a lot of those run cancels against someone like Shanghai, like he's been getting away with on some of the other players so far.
Right. And Shanghai just fighting right out of the corner. Kami's offense just can lead to so much frustration. Chris Tatarian ready for those dive kicks.
Speaking of reactions.
Pumping away at that Dragon Punch motion. Activation from Shanghai. That could have been spelled. That could have been big trouble.
Oh, counter hit. And is he? Yep, he's just going to go for the uppercut. He wants the damage now. Chris Tatarian going to try his best to try to build up that third super meter so he can get a critical or comeback. Yeah, see, there you go.
Okay.
That's why he whipped that uppercut. You know what? One more hit, he can take this. Oh, wow, he did it. He really did it, and Chris Tatarian reels back in his chair like, ooh.
And just to kind of like touch up on that last sequence there, when Chris Tatarian kind of fired away from full screen, it was kind of test Xiaohai and his reactions. Like, what better way? Oh, wait a minute, Critical Art, hold the phones.
He's just spinning it right away. Off of a few buttons, too, so, you know, not as much damage as it could be, but, of course, Cammy with not a lot of health. Oh, he could have punished that, but he's going to get this hit anyway, so he's in a good position right now. Look at this life lead that he has. But Cammy could take that life lead away in a heartbeat. Forward throw. Oh, try to fake another one. And oh, wow, great tech.
And even better uppercut. Great control there from Xiaohai. V reversal, so trying to take his turn back. Chris Tatarian stuck in a very difficult situation.
Ooh. Ooh. With that standing heavy punch safe on block. Such a good button, 6 frames. Fast.
Oh, and he tests the reactions again.
Meaty EX Fireball. Try to get the confirm off of that. And that's the nice thing about Meaty EX Fireball. So active, covers a lot of the different wake-up options.
Oh my, blocking up.
Oh boy.
I like that a lot. Chris Tatarian going for the safe stuff. Low forward EX Fireball, testing Xiaohai, catching him walking forward. No, confirms 2 times. Can we get a third one? No, he's going to go for the throw instead.
Goes for the throw. But you're willing to take those throws in the mid-screen because it doesn't lead to anything else afterwards. But look at this sequence from Xiaohai. Stayed in the front.
Very, very dirty stuff there from Xiaohai. So ambiguous off of that reset.
Oh, I love that. Just in case the crouching medium kick was too far to connect. He went for the sweep anyway. Delayed that stand light punch.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was trying to bait something out of Xiaohai. Oh, that's going to be, yeah, there you go. So there you go. Like I said, Xiaohai, such a dangerous opponent. Cammy, such a dangerous character. Put them together. And this is going to be a tough one here for Chris Tatarian.
Yeah, and they've done away with the formalities, right? They were kind of throwing out normals to kind of test each other's response and their reactions. It's gone down to a slugfest a little bit. Chris Tatarian tried to close the gap towards Xiaohai. And Xiaohai, you know, he was a little getting a couple straight hits, low medium kicks, no real conversions, but still managing to get the best of Chris Tatarian. Now, I want to see what kind of adaptations are made going forward between the two.
See here. We went to the character select, but I think that was just Chris Tatarian trying to give himself some time, force himself some time where he has to think about the match a little bit without rushing into the rematch too quickly. So trying to formulate his plan, trying to figure out what happened there and what went wrong. And honestly, there was just a couple of sequences in there where Xiaohai just went nuts and just the offense was just stifling.
And you know that's always just kind of an on button for Cammy when it comes to that kind of offense. She just always has it ready. And I like the spacing that Chris Tatarian's, it's really hard to say his last name sometimes. Chris Tatarian going for that fireball to kind of check Xiaohai, but again, closing the gap with the spiral arrow, getting the forward throw, wake up target combo, back strong.
Cammy cannot dash forward after her forward throw. If you ever see that, you can challenge that, and Chris was all ready for it. But look at this, still deficit, uppercut, close to stun, there it is. Xiaohai is making quick work of Chris Tatarian right now. Chris, of course, the local hero right now, everyone here cheering for him, but Xiaohai is trying to do his best to play spoiler right now, and look at that.
And you see that, he's kind of pumping away as he's walking forward to kind of tempt Chris T to press the button. Try me. Use this normal. See if you can try to buffer your way past my offense, buddy. Wait a minute, he's hanging out.
Oh,
nice. I like that.
Oh, he blocked at the last second. Remember, Xiaohai did that to, he did that earlier. I forgot who he did that to.
He's done that a couple of times.
Yeah, oh no, and he baits that out. He baits out the EX uppercut. Good damage. Oh, but a wake-up throw from Chris Tatarian on a wake-up throw from Xiaohai.
Oh, activation time, and yes, sir. Off that low forward, has to go for the uppercut, and, you know, thankfully he does have that execution as well. Low forward, uppercut, critical art. Yep. And he's done that trick where spiral arrow on a just a standing still character. He did that on XSK Samurai.
That's right, that's who it was.
The better Shoto, right?
Okay. But now, Chris Tatarian down 0-2. Can he do this? Can he come all the way back? He's going to need to pull something out. I mean, he's thinking about maybe going to Akuma, I think.
I mean, he just needs to take the time to rest real quick because he needs to figure out what Xiaohai is doing, how to turn it into his advantage. And again, this offense that Cammy presents has just been so cumbersome. It's just once he locks you down in the corner, you kind of panic sometimes. But again, he's been in this scenario before. He's played plenty of Cammys throughout the season. he's going to be just fine.
Like I
Especially
said,
with this Akuma pick.
Like I said, this is what he was thinking about. Definitely a better matchup. Akuma versus Cammy. And it's not even a good matchup. It's like an even matchup here.
I would say, you know, majority of the matchups that happen in Street Fighter V are almost even.
Right.
Yeah. If anything, the biggest margin would be like a 6-4. But I'll tell you what, in this matchup, I still think Cammy fights just fine against Akuma.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look, Cammy and Akuma, arguably two of the best characters in the game. I honestly don't think either of these characters have a losing matchup. They're always in it. They're always able to take it.
And look at this, Christitarian right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
That might have been a buffered normal from Xiaohai. Great call from Christitarian to kind of walk up and force that error.
Yeah, gifting some damage to Christitarian right there with a bad confirm on that. Oh, look at this.
Boy.
Side switch, and guess what? Akuma's in the corner now. Gonna spend the EX bar to get some extra damage. Oh. Yeah, it's good a challenge there.
Oh, Demon Flip caught him on the way up. Activation time, knock him down.
Okay. Ooh, great throw tech from Xiaohai.
Just walking back and forth. Right out of that range, too. You might be looking for a whiff punch, but Christitarian now catching the straight hits from Xiaohai.
Oh, that was a counter hit. He could have did something. Oh, she's going to get under, but she was scared to do anything because the fireballs were still there. If she had she could have EX drilled, but she might have still even got clipped in the head because the projectile invincibility might have ran out.
Absolutely. There were two fireballs there on the screen at different positions. Xiaohai would have definitely got clipped had he gone for that EX spiral arrow. Christitarian getting that first round uppercut, always ready for that anti-air.
Oh, look at that, checking with the standing light punch after a nice backdash, and that's going to get the hits. Just try.
Yes, sir.
Man, recovers so fast, and then the walk back shimmy, and look at this. What a great game for Christitarian. This is very encouraging for him, and now Xiaohai is a player who has to be concerned. He's got to be thinking about it. He's like, what happened here? And so, but you know, I have no doubts that Xiaohai is going to be able to come back and fight back.
Right. He still has a couple games to kind of make the adaptation from Ken to Akuma, and you know, Christitarian's already making it work with game number 3. So again, it's really going to be tough for Xiaohai to decipher what Chris T is going to do next. He's been really kind of squirrely, to be honest with you. It's really hard to tell what he's going to do next.
But I really like that game right there. That is a confidence-building game for someone like Christitarian. I'm sure that he is feeling good about himself here. And now it is time for Xiaohai. What's going to be, I feel like, going to be mentally crucial is if he can get a super solid first round against Chris right now to kind of put some more doubt back into Chris's head, because Chris has got to be feeling good about himself.
Round 1.
And here we go. Game number 4. Xiaohai with a great opener, catching the recovery of that fireball with the Fierce. And again, here comes Cammy. Again, 2 in a row. Let's get a repeat.
Close the stun, and what a tech. And that's going to clip and side switch, too. So an extra little side benefit for Chris. Jabs her out of the air. Fireball's on the way down. No buttons from Xiaohai. Being very patient. Gets the counter hit on the crouch light punch. And now the counter hit. Oh, that's not what he was trying to do. That was not what he was trying to do. That was supposed to be a drill. He accidentally negative edged or something. I'm not sure.
Wait, the activation from Xiaohai. Even more of a threat now that his back's out of the corner stand. Medium kick, nice and easy.
Gotta watch out for that dive kick.
Christitarian now out of resources. What are his options? What are his options? He's got 50 seconds left on the clock. He's got a lot of time to work with.
Oh, he didn't fall. He knew he was going to go for the shimmy. He gets the crush counter back in the.
No, he tried. That's very tough to do. And it's going to connect.
My
Such
God,
a
that
sharp
was
angle.
The last thing Chris was thinking of. That was the last thing he was expecting. And
it requires such intricate timing. If you get that crush counter scenario, walking up ever so slightly to get the back strong into the red fireball, it's such tight timing, and Chris put it all on the line.
Yeah, you can see someone like Tokido who connects it almost every single time, but unfortunately for Chris right there, misses it. And now Xiaohai is at match point to get the grand finals to go up against Sakonoko. Chris, of course, taking 2 rounds straight in the previous game, but these jump-in timings from Xiaohai.
Out of there, but still suffering a little bit of damage. Nice back Fierce.
Yeah, that was beautiful because that causes the knockdown. Chases her out of the air. Great patience once again from Xiaohai, not hitting buttons. Oh, that was sweep into V-trigger activation. Yeah, gotta go for throws. Xiaohai has been blocking so much.
That could have been big.
Oh, and you know what? Oh, not that uppercut.
Oh,
it's a
my
critical
goodness.
We'll just give him the meter, and Xiaohai is going to get back into grand finals. But what a run in the losers bracket for Chris Tatarian, taking out player after player after player. Great job to Chris Tatarian representing Southern California. Great job to him. Some of the best that I have seen him
Absolutely.
play in the CPT. Congratulations to Chris Tatarian for the 3rd place finish.
As well as a ton of points. But let's take a look at how it all went down here. Chris Tatarian, this is
right
where,
here.
boom, crush counter, back fierce, very intricate spacing,
Yeah.
slightly missed it, but look, wake up critical art. He knows what happens if you try to take that jump. No meaties, no problem.
Yeah, this was the crucial moment right here. Probably should have maybe just went back fierce in the uppercut or something, but
he could have gone for possibly the Demon Flip EX Tatsu, get a good amount of damage, get the knockdown, as well as get the meaty started.
But he wanted the max damage there. You can't blame him for that.
No,
you
absolutely.
can't blame him for that at all. So
it could have been pretty significant. It could have gone for the KO, but again, we'll never know.
yes,
never know.
exactly. But regardless, I'm sure Chris is definitely proud of his performance here. Had a great match against his mentor Momochi, then was able to take out Storm Kubo, and then Bonchan next. Falls victim to Xiaohai, but you know what? This might be Xiaohai's moment now. A lot of times when you get those kind of close matches like that, you're warmed up. The guy who's sitting in grand finals has been chilling for just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But I mean, we're not talking about any other competitor. We are talking about the one Sakonoko crushing dreams all the way over here. Since he started, he hasn't lost a set. Hasn't lost a set. Winners all the way through. Again, sitting at throne of winners side of grand finals with that Minot, that amazing Minot, the most innovative Minot I've seen thus far, and to a style of his own.
Yeah, and you know, this is a guy who's already just won a premiere very, very recently. And just in case people at home aren't familiar with a double elimination format, keep in mind that Xiaohai has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5.
Correct.
He essentially has to knock Sako into loser's bracket before he can eliminate him. So it's going to be a long road for Xiaohai. But again, Cammy can run right over you. And Minot, character, not great defense once she gets knocked down.
I agree.
And so Xiaohai can definitely just kind of roll over Sako if he can get in and just get the knockdown and just start the pressure going.
Yeah, and you know, when you talk about close quarters, Cammy does have a pretty good time doing so. She does have the toolkit to do it, but Sakonoko has just refined his close quarters combat time after time, and it's just getting better.
Yeah.
Every premiere we see him at. So it's going to be no surprise to see him as soon as if Cammy closes the gap. It's going to be no surprise if Sakonoko fights back with authority. There's going to be a lot of mix-ups coming his way.
And you know, it's funny because it's very similar to early Rose in Street Fighter 4. You know, when we talked about activating the orbs. Remember Rose's orbs?
Oh, Soul Satellite?
Yeah, you just activate
I just got nightmares.
and the opponent just gets scared and runs away, and all of a sudden gets really defensive all of a sudden, but not doing the exact same thing with the V-Trigger 1. So all he's just doing, all you have to do is activate, and all of a sudden the opponent gets very tentative, and that's what's giving Sako the chance to build the space, get the throws, for example. And so, again, Sako only needs to win 1 set. He's in such a great position right now. Worked very hard to get here on the winner's side grand finals.
Yeah, and already sitting at 9th place in the current standings. If he wins this, another 700 points, he is creating such a wide gap in the current standings for the Capcom Cup, alongside a good amount of cash to go to his family, a nice probably vacation. maybe throw Mago a little bit of extra cash for babysitting.
Money.
Yeah. How much do you get paid to babysit, Mago?
But, I mean, this is the crazy thing, is that we are talked about this. Sako was the guy with all the points right now, right? So he doesn't need this win as much as anyone else, and he is gatekeeping all these other people. Is he going to take all these points for himself?
Yeah. Why
Man,
not?
what a selfish guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do. But I think if he happens to win it today, he will be bumping himself past Fudo, I think, for around the number 4 spot.
Oh, dang. Okay.
That being said, here we go. Game number 1 of the grand finals. Sakonoko already off to an excellent start. Clutch counter.
And setting out that orb just to get the pressure for the throw. Almost stun on. Look how far Sako's walking forward. He is just not scared. So aggressive with his Minot.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
And he tried to contest
and
it.
gets to the other side. Not quite enough for stun. That's going to be the stun right
and
there.
Xiaohai making quick work from that comeback. That's all he wanted. He wanted that V-trigger activation. My turn to play.
And the beautiful part about that, no opportunity for Sako to activate V-trigger 1.
Yeah, that's a really huge comeback factor for not having the V-trigger activation, being able to light the way towards that victory. Xiaohai trying to find an opening. Again, the crouch, strong counter hit, getting the fierce afterwards.
That was so far. Wake up, stand, heavy kick. Okay, sure thing, Sako. Sure thing, Sako.
Looking like LPN, taking the page from that replay from the blast from the past. I see.
That's right. All right, here we go. Combo time. Is there going to be a reset?
Oh
no,
my
he
goodness.
just goes for the full combo. EX not going to be enough to kill.
He grabbed the normal.
I saw
grabbed
the
the
leg.
startup.
He just did crouching medium kick. Xiaohai was expecting the shimmy. So he was going to go with the crouching medium kick to catch the walk back. Basako went through with the throw and caught her right like one frame before it hit her.
That's right. 5 frames to a slower normal. Good call from Sakonoko. And here
EX
comes
drill
Xiaohai.
is an expensive way to get in. Not much damage for meter use, but against Manat, it's so crucial. You get the knockdown and get through that corner position here. What? Low jam anti-air?
And you see the block string sequences that Xiaohai presents. The majority of them are frame traps, so she's building herself quite the battery.
He just dashed right under there, and there it is. Like I said, if he was in the corner, he's going to get the cross up. So that same setup that he was able to take Xiaohai out earlier, paying dividends for him here, but still Xiaohai with a huge life lead right now.
Oh, met him air to air. Xiaohai tried to clip with the dive kick activation, gets to confirm.
Uppercut, not going to be enough.
Oh,
there
classics.
we go, the shimmy, and Xiaohai taking game number 1. He says, you are not going to gatekeep my points. I am going to take Southern California Regionals and vault myself into Capcom Cup into a secure point total.
Round 1.
And Sako always, I mean, it's like, I call him the Mona Lisa of the fighting game community because that smile on his face. It's always like that weird half Mona Lisa smile. Always looks a little concerned, a little nervous.
But again, no stranger to the grand stage here. This Xiaohai, again, getting that first round against Sakonoko. Nice check, too, by that stand jab. Without the orb, nonetheless.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say the orbless stand jab. Okay, orb still coming back. Xiaohai. Oh, look at that. 3 dashes to get in.
No fear, but check that roundhouse crush counter.
Nice block by Sako at the last second. A missed dive kick.
Slight input error there on the dive kick. You just saw a jump in raw roundhouse, trying to close the gap once again. Sakonoko calling the roar.
Yep, watch out. That orb is still coming back.
Nice throw break. Wow. Sakonoko has so much life left. Xiaohai has a tough hill to climb, and you know what? He's going to try to do so in the next round instead.
Wait, we've seen Xiaohai do that. Just the raw drills, just to try to get in like that with a Hail Mary kind of thing.
Clips him at the end of that EX dive kick, but still staying on the same side. Not high enough, but here comes that onslaught. Still retains the meaty after the forward throw. Nice check from Sako.
Oh, and using the EX drill to have the projectile invincibility to get through there. And chases down the back jump.
One more sequence, one more touch away. Xiaohai.
Oh, my God. Oh, what?
No mix-ups here.
The EX uppercut going straight up and catching. That's one of the big benefits of that EX uppercut. Sometimes you try to jump over it to bait it, but it'll just clip you because it goes so vertical. You know, it loses a lot of horizontal distance, but it definitely gains some benefits for going straight up like that.
And again, that point of entry, that EX dive kick working out for Xiaohai so far, with Sakonoko sliding his way through, getting a throw as well.
Yeah, just wanted to get the orb back, so blew it up right there with the Soul Spark. It's so rare you see Sako hit that standing heavy punch. Whereas
nice conversion off of that.
Yeah.
Stands short.
Oh, gonna get the EX orb knockdown here. Wow, just point blank EX though again? What is Sako doing? He is just spending all of his meter.
And phenomenal jump timing from Xiaohai.
Oh,
great momentum shift here.
Raw drill, but a missed meaty. So the back throw. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how to call that one. I really don't, because you know what? There might have been a normal there, but it was just a little bit too late. Got the reflect instead.
You know that B skill is like minus 20 something. Did he have the? Oh, he was probably gonna walk up and activate V trigger with it. Oh, did he have trigger? I don't even remember. But that thing is super negative. If he didn't have a V trigger, that is the craziest call out I've ever seen.
I have to admit, I was very concerned for his health. I was looking at what Xiaohai had on his resources.
Right.
And Sakonoko just took it right away.
Oh, nice. Oh, didn't confirm off the 2 lights. A lot of times the 2 lights is all you need to confirm, but Xiaohai missing it.
Oh, air throw! Air throw against the dive kick from Xiaohai. Again, that stray bullet from the spiral arrow.
Oh, beautiful uppercut. And now dashing forward. Oh, but the lat kick, he's going to get the combo off. Oh, no, dropped it. But you know what? All the orbs are still there. It's still scary. Okay, one more. Okay, now no more orbs. So good, better situation for Xiaohai, but already losing a ton of life here in this round. But he's got that V trigger ready to go. He tried to dash up, crouch heavy punch, and he tried it again. Oh no, the raw drill, and he's gonna go. And you know what? He used the combo with the V skill.
Sure.
Right? Oh, but actually, never mind.
Doesn't matter. Guys, moving on to the next round. Right.
So.
He's just showing you that he can do it, James.
It's very rare that you see Manats use the get over here, you know, version of the EX orb.
And I was just gonna say, I was gonna say Sakonoko hasn't really relied too much on the stand fierce because it doesn't have a good amount of recovery on it. He doesn't want to get jumped in on by Xiaohai or dive kick for that matter. Good evasive maneuvering from Sako, resetting that situation while getting this damage, opening up Xiaohai.
Man, oh, what a throw tech from Xiaohai.
I like it, meeting him air to air. He stopped the options.
Get the combo, yep, and it's a stun. Saying it's not going to kill, but the stun is there, and Sako with the perfect, taking him to tournament game. He's up 2-1. Sako, he did not lose a set at Taiwan Fighters. He is trying not to lose a set here at Socal Regionals as well. And look at this, Xiaohai taking a large swig of...
And you know, Sakonoko has been really boxing out all of the options that Xiaohai wants to take in terms of approach. The airborne approach did work out from the first 2 games of the set, but Sakonoko really emphasized, you know what, I'm going to stop you each and every time. I'm not going to throw out those stand fierces. I'm not going to suffer from my long recovery frames. I'm going to throw out these jabs a couple times, throw you off beat, and then if you jump, I jump.
And you know what? Sakonoko really proving that age is just a number here in the fighting game community. I know a lot of people talk about, oh, your reactions go down. He uppercutted a dive kick. You know, he's has all the execution in the world. He's a family man right now. He is defying the stereotypes of what you expect from a pro gamer right now. He is doing it all at 39 years old.
He can do it. He can do it, and so can you, James.
39
you
years
can do it as
young.
well.
I can't.
You definitely can, James. All right, nice spiral arrow to start things off. Xiaohai now putting Sako in a really uncomfortable situation.
Oh, that orb is coming back.
Oh, I was about to say the recall is going to be very difficult, but not at all. Sakonoko now on the offensive. Great
okay,
V
good
reversal.
V reversal. Yeah, switches them back. Oh, light punch out of the air.
Again, that check. Yeah, stand fierce. If he's going to make it happen, it has to make sure it's at the tip, and she's blocking.
Oh, no, that was supposed to be a drill. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a drill.
Missed opportunities there.
Oh, boy. Now good, it's in there with that dive kick out. Too high up, though, so that Sakonoko wasn't going to be able to do anything afterwards. Back throw for Xiaohai. But again, in the middle of the screen. Oh, yeah, too high up for those drills again. Sakonoko aiming those drills a little poorly right now. Oh, anti-air orbs.
What a call out, too. He took the damage, but he still let the orb release.
Oh, boy, but now here comes Xiaohai. Goes for another throw. 3 throws in a row for Xiaohai, trying to tie it up 2-2 here against Sakonoko.
And checking again. Man, if the jabs aren't going to hit, he's still going to try to check with that fierce.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to commit to those buttons because he doesn't want to get jumped in on. But all of a sudden now, the roundhouses are coming. I mean, the standing heavy punches are coming out. Nice uppercut from Xiaohai, though. Oh, stopping him. Oh, yeah.
Just in time to block that.
And Xiaohai really trying to read for a backdash with that standing heavy kick.
There it is.
And
Other
went
side.
the other side, but Sako blocked it.
Excellent block. After the follow-up to the reset, here it comes.
Oh boy, okay, now what's the
trigger?
The reset can come from anywhere. That's the scary part.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you have an EX uppercut, James. Here we go.
Oh,
Xiaohai missed it.
He thought he was in range, and that's going to be a crush into critical. Is he going to spend it?
No, not
he
quite.
doesn't want to. This could come back to bite Sakonoko. He could have just taken the round right there.
Critical Art still on deck, and he lands it.
there
Shao Hai.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you get a little too greedy. Wanted to save the meter for the next round, but you know what? Manada's so good at building a full meter, I don't know why he just didn't go for it.
You know, James, there were a lot of hits prior to that. It would have been a very, very close call.
That's true, that's true. Probably would not have killed.
It's very hard to tell, James.
Ooh, try to get him with the jump back heavy kick, but not going to work there. And now look at this, Sakonoko being a little more buttonsy. We've already seen 3 standing heavy punches now. Great trade for Sako.
And right at the edge there of that EX dive kick, keeping you at a huge frame advantage, putting yourself in the corner, Shao Hai, but no, back throw instead.
Yeah, it was a defensive throw, so accident. Oh my god, the mix-ups again. You know what? He knows exactly what orbs he has. He's not worried about it. Close to stun. Oh, the what? There was one more orb. There was one more orb, and you know what? On this stage, it's kind of camouflaged.
So
the
sassy.
floor is blue as well.
She struck backwards and set the orb on fire. Shao Hai gets the forward throw, but no meaties to be had. Not a real threat there for Cammy. Get off me, Sakonoko, getting a throw as well. Let the orbs out. Recall, not really much of a threat, but he might throw it out again to kind of check Shao Hai. No, he's going to retain it. Nice.
Okay, steady medium kick, yeah. One of Cammy's best buttons, obviously. And now here we go into the corner here. Oh, try to shimmy, but it's the great patience from Sako, and he has the orbs activated. So Shao Hai says, you know what, I just want to make this timer run out.
I like the idea. Shao Hai now taking more and more risks with this EX uppercut spiral arrow.
The raw drill. Oh boy. Now here we go, opportunity. That one orb coming at him.
Spent the bar, good amount of damage. No more orbs to be had. I don't think he has enough life to build himself another V-trigger, so he's going to have to do it with just the meter and resources he has.
Oh, that's so far. Really surprised he spent that one bar on the EX, but he's going to spend another one. Oh, he tried to throw out another one. Did not work.
Out of there.
Chance for Shao Hai now. Oh, see Sako just walking forward. One of the hardest things to do in footsies. One of the bravest things to do is just to walk forward. Oh, he hit her out of the air. So Sako's going to live. Oh, he challenged, but that was...
Oh my goodness.
Kidding me? The single hit confirmed. Crouching medium kick in the critical art. He just did it. He just did it, and now we're at match point for both, set point for both of these players right now. Is it going to be a championship, or are we going to get a reset?
You know you're a great Cammy player when you could confirm in those clutch moments off of the low medium kick with Cammy. Shao Hai spending all that meter. A little deficit on the resources, but the spiral arrow clipping Sako again. Nope, missed the dive kick there. Try to get a bait. You saw the short come out. There it is.
Oh, so scared of the orb. Just walks out of the range of it.
Terrifying.
Again, close up, crouching. Again! 2 crush counters. Meaty orb. And now,
oh my
the
goodness.
EX. Sakonoko, half a life bar away. But guess what? So is Shao Hai after this.
Ooh! No buttons pressed from Sakonoko. Avoiding danger. Light the way. Here come the orbs.
The orbs are so scary. Oh! Dashed up, tried to get the throw. He's gonna get the confirm here. He doesn't have the meter for the critical art, but does he need it? He might not need it. No, he does.
He's one more sequence away, and he gets the throw. And Sakonoko is your Southern California Regionals champion.
And once again, Sakonoko, a second premiere this year. Taking it in Taiwan and now taking it in Southern California. Sakonoko is your SCR 2018 champion. Shao Hai in second place. A valiant effort. They're so close to resetting the bracket there. And I mean, again, twice now the bridesmaid at a premier event, not quite getting all the points that he wanted. And here we see the end. Oh, there was that one mix-up, yes.
And look at this sequence once again, such a damaging sequence. And what other options do you have, James?
That walk-up was so dirty. It was so good.
It was camouflage. The strut from the knot.
And Sakonoko, once again, your champion here at SCR. He's going to get another 700 points, vault himself up into about 4th place, as you mentioned, somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah, just about 2,100 points now for Sakonoko, a hefty amount of points, further increasing his lead in the standings. Congratulations to him. If you want to try your shot at greatness, why not do so with a Season 3 Character Pass, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, where you can participate in some of the events in the Capcom Pro Tour with these 6 characters: Sakura, Blanca, Falk, Cody, G, and Sagat.
And if you want all the costumes for all the original cast, you can purchase that right now for up to 70% off. And if you don't have the original first 2 season cast, you see right there, Character Pass 1 and 2 up to 50% off, and the original Season 1 DLC support, CPT support package available, as well as the Season 3 package available. You can see here all the different price points. You get all sorts of different rewards. The $20 one gives you a bunch of extra titles and such, and all the proceeds goes towards Capcom Cup and the CPT.
And what better way to play Street Fighter V than on a Razer Panthera using that code SCR2018. Visit rzr.to/SCR2018 to get yourself a Team Razer keychain and pin set along with your Razer Panthera.
And of course, the Victrix Pro AF. Get yourself one of the headsets that the pros here have been using on the stream stations here. All sorts of cool, high technological features here. State-of-the-art headsets. Check them out at victrixpro.com.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's been an ecstatic top 8. And the entire journey has been absolutely ridiculous. There's no other word for it. So many different upsets throughout the day.
The rivalries, the storylines.
You couldn't find any better action. And honestly, it's just been the cream of the crop up until this point.
Absolutely. But hey, I had a great time here. This was, like we said, an amazing top 8. I hope everybody at home had a great time. I know you had a great time. I had a great time commentating with you. Shout outs to you, Jeremy. Follow this man on Twitter at ViciousFGC.
That's correct, none other.
ViciousFGC, there you go. So follow this man on Twitter as well. But thank you guys for all tuning in.
Again, we appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, because without you guys, we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even have a circuit. So again, big ups to you guys and big ups to everybody here in Ontario at the Ontario Convention Center. We had an amazing time. I hope you did too. We'll see you guys next year.
Chemical catalyst rattling, ever hazardous, subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sinning. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy, develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these 2 fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, then I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go! No limit! I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me.
Don't move!
Don't underestimate me.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's begin.
Okay, come on. Power to the people of Earth!
There you challenge begin. You thought the fight was over. Rally together and prove your worth. Rise up and prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist. It's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy. Develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear, busy serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, then I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better swing your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Woo! Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist. It's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy. Develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and And now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, then I'm the one who gets the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better swing your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. So watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. So watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I want change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist. It's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy. Develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. Chemical catalyst, rattling, ever hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist. It's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have it all. So let go of the poison, the venom. I'm sending. The voices are spinning with the visions all written. Got the pictures of my prophecy. Develop my philosophy. Woke up in the morning, told the world to get back off of me. Yeah, and still the nightmares creeping up at night. I'm a fragment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these